Ladies and gentlemen, I guess welcome to the stream. We're flying from Vice City. As you can see, beautiful Vice City is in the background right now. We're flying from Vice City to the Cayman Islands. I'm back. We're taking the Embrear today. I normally talk poorly about the Embrear mostly, but it was what I'm gonna call me not owning an Ember, but we have the beautiful Nimbus scenery here. I pretty much picked this one up. I believe I picked this one up. Like, I kind of went on like a shopping spree, and then I got like a bunch of stuff like the 757, Embraer, and this scenery. Nothing else for now. Like, I don't need anything else, nor do I need anything else. So, we have this Ember here. It's an Ember is made. It's from Brazil. I think it's like 10 years old, I guess, and it's powered by some uh, GE engines. I don't know what engines this one uses. It probably tells you there in the FMS. So, overhead. What do we do? Battery on. Come on. Okay, can you just like work? Okay, auto. There we go. GPU online. There we go. What else do we do? We can turn this one to automatic. I guess that works. I'll turn, no, we don't need that. We'll arm the emergency lights. We'll go here. The aircraft is not powered up yet. We'll go into this menu here. We'll go ahead and get the stair. We'll open up the main door and get our beautiful ground handling here. And as a matter of fact, you can hear the beeps and bells going down there since it's an Ember. It's a weird plane, but it's an interesting plane to say the least. I love the sound. So like, if there's something that these people nailed, it's gotta be the sounds. Like, um, you could say that they're not that good, but they literally use like this 3D engine that you can configure and all. It's honestly really well done. Like the X-Graph is also really prevalent there, but I like this plane. I like it, and I should fly it more often. It's just that I got a freaking 757, and you can pretty much assume what happens when you get a new aircraft, and I've been flying that one way too much. So Miami reference, we're gonna go from this north 25.47.22 west. Okay, that's one. Load route. Okay. All right. So our screen's glitching. What are you doing? What is going on? Why is your screen glitching out? This is odd. Oh, we have SAM too. I don't think we're gonna be able to take advantage of SAM version number 3, since wait, let me go ahead and turn off SAM because I'm assuming it's this thing giving me the problem. I think I might have crashed the simulator. Okay, SAM version 3 is the reason why I'm getting problems. So we're gonna leave that offline for now, but we'll definitely check that out another time. So Avitab, toggle tablet. Let's go over into Milk Run, Miami C, Mike. Okay, so it is. Oh, we can pop this one out. Okay, we'll do this view. We'll do a beautiful view here. Okay, we'll do this one. I'm sorry, frames are bad. Um, it's a lot of add-ons I'm running here. I'm running the X-Craft. I'm running the Ground Handling Deluxe. I'm also having the Nimbus in here, which is, my opinion, not the most ideal one. So let's go into this one. Let's go and type Kilo Mike India. How do I? Okay. Let's not do that. How do I type here? Because I remember you were able to like type here manually. Key. How do you? Do I have to press one of like the screws? How do you do this? Kilo Mike. Oh, there we go. I think I got it. Kilo Mike India Alpha. Let's show like another view that includes more. This one looks better. Okay. Kilo Mike India Alpha over to whatever that airport is that we're flying to. It is the Cayman Islands. I think it's got an archipelago. It's an island. I'm gonna say island so I don't mess up anything. But yeah, it's an island we're flying to today, and we're expecting a flight time of around 1 hour and something. I should definitely be a lot more prepared since I'm supposed to be a streamer that quote unquote teaches or something like that. But yeah, MCWR. Okay, isn't that great? Okay, can you not like come on, clear? I'm literally about to go into the flight deck, like the flight deck to pretty much just program it from there. Since right now I don't like how it is. Like it's like the pop-out keyboard. I don't like it all, but I like the lag and all. Like I wish I could be able to use my keyboard there. Okay, we'll go in the flight deck and I guess we'll do it from here. Alright, so what do we have? So navigation, departure, we're expecting runway 27 for departure. They're pretty much departing west, so that's where we're taking 27 today. Manatee 2, transition is Manatee. Activate, there we go, we'll go into route, okay, route. And then we'll pretty much just start pretty much putting some waypoints here. So then it is Tay, Sir. Oh, I forgot we didn't connect to VATSIM. I forgot one little important thing, which is VATSIM. Since I'm trying to use VATSIM more on streams. McClaw. What a name. What an actual name. Okay, McClaw. Okay, we'll get that plugged in. Let's direct to McClaw, direct Fundy. And then it is uh, Fundy. Yeah, I really want like a spending spree on literally getting aircraft and stuff. And do I regret it? Do I regret it? Absolutely not. Like, there is a lot of good add-ins in the community that I would definitely recommend getting. Albeit, if you have the money, of course, and some of them you have to sell an arm and a leg to get them. Can we direct to? Okay, we can. Okay, that's great. Page 3 out of 1, we'll get UCL, Uniform Charlie Lima. Do we have a star? No, we don't. That's great. And then it is a 2V. Flying to the Cayman Islands. Like, if there's something that that I've been wanting to do rather often is fly, travel. Mostly because it's been COVID and all, haven't been traveling, and I wouldn't say Miami's like the best place to live at. Purely because it's really interesting to say the least. I'm gonna leave it at that. Not a crime. I guess that's partly why they call it the Vice City. If you want, we have a Vordium. Okay, we'll do RNAV 08 and activate. We'll go into navigation waypoint flight plan. We'll check for discontinuities. And I'm sure you guys know the drill. We grab this waypoint and we put it here. Wait a minute. There we go. So far it should like bug out for a second, but for now we'll just go into the fuel plan and everything will go up here. Frames are actually behaving themselves. Isn't that freaking great? We'll go here, trip, block fuel 4910. Fuel is FMS 4912. Yeah, if there's something that I would like to do instead of having to freaking click this, which is also problem prevalent on the Concorde, is that pretty much you have to click this and you have to click it too much. It would be a lot cooler if you could just like select an amount, Flight Actor does it. That's the comparison I'm gonna make. Payload is 8.5. Of course you have to do it. That is great. Isn't that freaking great? Am I muted? Like, I'm assuming that you can't hear the sounds, but you can. Okay, there we go. Yeah, the sound is like really something that I've been wanting to work on, but yeah. Damn, how do you like those that watch my streams? How do you grow your channel? Because if there's something that I really have been wanting to do quite often is grow my channel, but for so much reason you can't do that. Uh, I don't know, it doesn't work for me. I can have a high consistency rate, and yet the channel won't grow. So I don't understand this at all. So don't know if it's like monopolized against like the big streamers and stuff. Like there's like uh, there can't be larger streamers or else it's chaos. So back here, let's go into perf limit. Let's actually go ahead and take a look at our fuel. Fueling is complete. Perf init. Yeah, British init. Flight altitude for today is a good flight level 280. Okay, that is relatively low, I would say. I would definitely want to fly a lot higher, but it's an Embrear, so we're gonna let the Embrear do whatever it wants to do. So it is 2, and we have around how much fuel do we have? So we have 4.8. It is 2.8 on reserves. I'm assuming the other, like, I'm sure that there aren't any hurricanes. Like, remember that one time that we flew over from the Philippines over to Seoul to check out that scenery. Yeah, we had like a hurricane under us, and I didn't plan for that, but it's the stuff that happens. You have to plan in aviation, or else you'll have issues. Perfect. Let's go and look at this perf plan. We already planned that one out. Selling me fuels from every single waypoint, and we should have enough fuel to get there and more, which is great. Of course, we're gonna go into takeoff. Runway slope. We're gonna go into here. Winds are 350 at 1. Flaps. Flaps 2. Takeoff mode 1, we'll do takeoff data. TLA trim, climb 1, okay, we'll do that. Takeoff data, okay, we'll do ECS, we'll enter that. Flex, temperature, yeah, we'll also get that online. Thrust limiter looks good, navigation and everything does look good. Everything's ready, we'll get the pushback up and running so we can pretty much push back this aircraft.
Round to cockpit, plan acknowledged.
And
Call me through the menu when you are ready.
That's him we have to connect to, since that is the way. 3 likes, guys. Highly appreciate that. Like, can we get to 50? Can we get to 50 likes? Like, that's ever gonna happen. It's like, you know, it's always good to have some optimism, but sometimes you get hit by the realities, which is, you know, it's a cruel world out there, unfortunately. It really is. Okay, American 1476, planning Volanta out. Frames have absolutely died, I think. It's bloody Volanta, that's the reason why my frames are so freaking terrible. Volanta is the reason why my frames die. So I'm gonna close it. I would really like to track this flight down to the Cayman Islands, but unfortunately, I'm not gonna be able to do that since it's freaking Volanta and it really doesn't like the whole idea of me streaming and having this going on. Okay, can I just like close this? Oh yeah, it's the damn APU. Let's actually go ahead and get the APU started. APU start. Starting ground handling disconnect. We'll go up here, we'll go into option number 1 and we'll go ahead and make sure to close the doors and hatches. GPU, we're going to leave that connected for now. We're going to go into TCAS, of course. We're going to go down here. Oh yeah, it's an Ember. Damn it, it's a freaking Ember. Why is the Ember got to be such a weird aircraft? Like, why can't you just have a radio panel instead of like a combination? Like, sure, you can use the first officer's one for that, but I'd rather do that. Let's go and connect to that. Volanta, say goodbye. There we go. Frames should hopefully stabilize now. And they did, of course. It's damn Volanta that's costing me my frames. And I'm glad that I got that figured out. So finally, after so many times saying that, oh yeah, I'm going to work on the frame issue, it's been fixed. So that's great. I could also close Discord, but you know, some stuff can pop up on the Discord server. Like, I don't know. Because like, I'm doing this project, which is called the Say No to Cancer project, which is pretty much a project that I started out. I actually thought about it during a stream because like the streams aren't that active, so I was like, hey, wouldn't it be a great idea if the flight community united and we like, you know, flew for cancer research? Like whatever money people got from donations and stuff, they'd put it into some place and it will all go like donated to like cancer research. But yeah, we'll go into 122.8 since that is a damn frequency that everybody uses. Oh, they're all at Fort Lauderdale. Well, there's like that one plane over there, but apart from that, there aren't much. Alright, so pretty much map looks good. Terrain radar, we don't need that. TCAS will turn that on. APU is available. We'll go up here and we'll go and disconnect the GPU. Stairs coming offline. Where do we go? Ground to
Pushback
cockpit.
failure.
Oh,
Your flight
no wonder.
controls are preventing me from steering
Damn
the
Ember.
aircraft.
You know, if there's something I hate
Unbind
about
any
this
buttons
Ember
you
is
have
that
set to toggle nose wheel
it'd
steering.
be a lot cooler if, you know, it wasn't locked. Or like, I guess there are reasons to have it locked. But we'll turn this one on. We'll turn that one off. Navigation loads, red beacon lights, no taxi, ISP. We'll also get that one. Pushback aircraft, please push back.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Tow is driving up. Alright, looks good. Let's go ahead and look at something real quick. Textures wise, this aircraft, I wouldn't consider it, like, X-Craft is definitely notorious for, you know, getting good textures, but I partly want this way because I heard this aircraft is definitely a lot better, systems wise, and, you know, it is something that I look at when I'm buying my aircraft, albeit I got the flight factor Airbus A350. That's my first aircraft, so that pretty much tells you a lot at how much I've changed. QNH 29907 is our QNH 29907. Is it linked? Oh, it is linked. Let's go. The standby instrument doesn't work, but I guess it works. If you start, the guy should connect the tug. It should tell me to go ahead and release that. So the guy.
Okay, all doors and
perfect
hatches
timing.
are closed, ready to connect.
And oh, and we might have just committed a issue. Also DHL. Oh my god, it's Lufthansa, I think. Oh my god, it's DLH. What is that plane? DLH. No way.
Windshield strap and adapter in
What plane
position.
is this?
Release parking brake when ready to start pushback.
Oh my god, people are actually recreating flights in real life. Okay, we actually do get that 747 every single day. You know, it's because like they would normally do the service with the Airbus A380, which I actually flew on. But you know, A380 is dead, unfortunately. We'll turn this on. We'll start engine number 2. 1 and 2. Start. And we'll go ahead and what do we have to do?
Starting pushback.
Oh yeah, it's an Ember. Okay, it's simple. You just turn that and then they'll get online. As a matter of fact, we're gonna wait for the engines to stabilize, so we'll wait for Engine number 2 to stabilize, start up engine number 1, and that is currently the plan. Altitude selector, today flight level is 280, that is our cruising altitude for today. Let's see, 280. We'll go ahead and turn our flight directors on. I think this does the trick. We'll go ahead and set this to the FMS speed. We'll actually go ahead and set the VNAV online. Navigation will do heading 270 for departure, so we'll definitely make sure to select that. Engine is not stabilized yet, so wait for that. Heading 270 for departure, that's a runway heading. We're going to fly that one out, and then essentially speaking, no, as a matter of fact, we don't need that. Okay, we'll just set navigation online. So far pushback is going on. We have like, I think, a 747 over. Oh my god, it is a 747. That's great. What else do we have? Flaps, spoilers, looks good. Engine is stabilized. Starting up engine number 1. Wait for that one to start up. We actually have to go into the menu here, since we have to go ahead and go into the place here because you can't. Yeah, you have to pretty much select this automatically. Wait for a clean engine start. Pushback has completed. Looks good.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Parking brake on.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Be a lot cooler if you could just like select whatever page you want instead of having to click so much. Alright, there we go. Takeoff mode number 2, flaps 1. Aircraft weight. It's a heavy plane right now. So, weight right now is, we could look at takeoff config, which should be here. Disconnect. Takeoff weight 34 kilograms, so 34. That is one more. Okay, yeah, we have to select our V speeds here. So we'll do 116, 120, and 116, 120, 125. There we go. Looks good.
Tow is disconnected and bypass bin has been removed. Hand signal will be on the left. We'll see you next time. Have a safe flight.
CG position. What is a takeoff flap trim that we can do? Because like I don't know how to look at the CG position here, so I'm just gonna set it to, I guess, 2. Yeah, I think 2 should be like a good position that we can use.
Trim.
Okay, there's a trim call out. There we go. 2.6 looks good. Flaps 2, 1 and 2. Flaps down. Speed brake. Armed, looks good. Cabin crew, please prepare for departure. Well, not departing here, of course, but the whole plan is we're going to taxi straight out, and I think it's November that we're going to take. We could take like another runway, but we're trying to be realistic, so we're actually going to see a freaking Lufthansa plane over there. So, what do we have? Bottom, let's go ahead and ask for a radio check. Miami traffic, Envoy 1475, radio check.
Radio 555.
Roger, thank you very much. APU off, looks good, looks good.
You are welcome.
Yeah, I'm on Unicom. There's no Miami radar right now.
Yeah.
Alright, there we go. Lights coming online, side lights, looks good. We actually had disconnected a long time ago. We're actually going to go ahead and get our taxi out here. It's Miami. It's a large aircraft, I would say, but nothing as large as other aircraft such as Schiphol, O'Hare and stuff. So let's go and get that set up. So we can take Mike and then continue on Yankee and Quebec all the way to Victor, and then pretty much continue on Sierra. Okay. Miami traffic, Envoy 1475, taxiing runway 27 via Mike and Quebec and Pava. Okay, I definitely messed it up because I thought we were departing runway 30, but that looks good. We're going to set that up. Can you just like disconnect? There we go. Introduce some power. Let's actually go ahead and get a nice little view set up here. This looks nice, I would say. We'll do this view and we'll continue the lines. Well, yeah, continue following the line, of course. We'll do a flight control test real quick. Let's actually go down here, do the takeoff confirm.
Okay.
Okay, takeoff is okay. Looks good. Looks good. Looking very good. I'm a little bit disappointed that I can't track this flight on the laptop, but unfortunately my frames do not allow that because it's like Chrome. It takes up a lot of FPS. Turning around here, I gotta say, one of, in my opinion, I believe this product is one of Nimbus's less, like, it's out their best product in my opinion. Definitely the texture could be better. The interiors in the airport are not at all realistic, and you know, I partly bought this aircraft, not aircraft, damn it. I partly bought this airport because, you know, I fly out of Miami rather often. Wanted to do some operations with the odds. Oh my god, look at this. Yo, that's freaking great. Wait, look at this. So that, what is Lufthansa up to? What is Lufthansa up to? What is Lufthansa up to? That is freaking amazing. I think he disconnected. Yeah, there's no way he has enough runway. Whatever it's called. Yeah, we don't want to assume anything. Yeah, there's no way that's going to be able to stop. And I would say they wouldn't land that runway normally, because that's normally reserved to the American planes. Yeah. That's freaking amazing. Like, I'm taxiing and then I see a Lufty 747-8. We definitely have to fly a 747-8. I know Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 has it, but I don't fly Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 that often. But we're going to continue following the nice little line here. You know, you're normally like used to flying big jets and stuff, and you fly like a little aircraft, like an Embrear around here, and it feels like the entire airport and everything else is massive. As a matter of fact, since it is Lufthansa, it definitely is going to park over there, I think by the Juliet gate. So, yeah. What an Embraer. So it's such a really interesting aircraft because it's Brazilian. That's the only. Oh, okay. There's the DLH. Lufthansa. The Lufthansa just landed. That was a good landing.
Thank you so much, Lufthansa 462 Heavy.
Oh, it was that one guy that we talked to last time, a couple of minutes ago, about like the radio check. But yeah, it's probably gonna continue on this taxiway. Let's say. So I said I'm gonna continue on Quebec, and I guess I could continue whatever this place is. I'll continue. Okay, I'll continue on this. I wonder what aircraft he's flying, because like I know PMDG, they have like the 747-8, but you know it's PMDG 747-8 and it's rather expensive, $140 to just, you know, get a freaking 747, which in my opinion is like, it's PMDG, but no, I'm not doing that. Like, surely if I was like a real world pilot and I care that much about systems and all, I would go with that. But like, there's also the SSG, which I heard is really good. But yeah. All right. So let's see. I hate how you can't see my damn graphics. Oh, Fly Guy! Yo, okay. Fly Guy, yo. What is up, man? I was like going on a ramble about like Lufthansa and stuff, because like there's a heavy 747 right behind us. Yeah, Fly Guy, welcome. Like, there's something about, because like normally like the chat wasn't active, and I was like, there's no one listening to me. I'm talking to myself. But Fly Guy, you're here. I'm hoping all is good, and yeah, hope all is good. We're flying the Ember to the Cayman Islands today. Yeah, hope school's good, because that's something that a lot of people are doing nowadays. 27 is right next here. We don't need the entire runway, so we're pretty much going to, I guess, make our call and go ahead and say we're going to be turning right, and then pretty much take off runway 27. Let's actually hold short, do a quick flight control test, and pretty much get that set up. James Ba, welcome to the stream. I really appreciate the advice that you gave me with the 787. It definitely is like an aircraft that I would like to fly more often, but unfortunately, the one I have is like, I would say not as realistic as I would like it to be. But let's go and do a flight control test. Let's go into flight control. Full left, full right, full forward, full backward, full rudder left, full rudder right, and that looks good. We're gonna make our call really quick. Miami traffic, Envoy 1475 taking off runway 27, and we're gonna be climbing via the Manatee to departure. Looks good, everything does look good, flaps are set, everything does look good. Let's go ahead and continue going straight. Sterile cockpit, light coming online, landing lights, will turn these off. Nose lights off, no side lights, we'll turn those offline. So far we're pretty much ready to go. We're gonna continue on the line here. There we go. Brakes offline. And I guess get your togas in here. Pause up, welcome to the stream. Hope all is well. And yeah, we're about to depart here. Should be ready to go. I think I'm forgetting something, but it's probably not that important. And I didn't check the runway because I think these idiots are thinking that 09 is like in use, but I checked flight radar and they're actually using this one. So here we go. Holding down the brakes here. I am good. No, don't do this to me. Okay, never mind. He probably departed. Okay, there we go. Pretty much, let's go ahead and give the throttle some power. Hit on the toga switch, and here we go. Toga, you messed up. You messed it up. Yours. Rip, rip, rip. All right, toga. I'm the person that just hit a microphone. Like, for a second I thought it was that, but there's a Lufthansa. There we go. Here we go. Let's go back in here.
80 knots.
80 knots, check. Yeah, you messed it up, but either way, center line is active. Not at all, but it's definitely getting there.
V1, VR, V2.
Rotate. Opa. Okay, here's coming up. I gotta say, it's not one of my best departures, but I'll definitely take it either way. Miami traffic, Envoy 1475 vacated, correction clear of runway 27, climbing via the Manatee 2 departure. Alright, looks good. Let's go and continue with our climb rate. I gotta say the SSD here also is a little bit bouncy. Like, I'm not a real Ember pilot, but I can definitely say that I wouldn't want to fly an aircraft if the controls were this bouncy. I'm assuming it also has fly-by-wire, so holy, it's climbing so freaking fast. Alright. So freaking proud of this. There we go. Autopilot engaged. Looks good. Auto throttle is also online, I believe so. Throttling back. Aircraft should be throttling back. Looks really good. Off we go. Alright. Bye Miami. It was nice being here. There's a bunch of aircraft around here. I'm assuming Miami Center might come online, but the probability is like not that high, but you never know. Oh my god, it's so damn loud. There we go. Alright, joystick is coming on the floor. I do have to disconnect my joystick mostly because it is the it glitches out. Like, for some odd reason you turn on the joystick and pretty much the autopilot doesn't work that like it doesn't work that way. Think of a TCAS warning. What is this? 0. Is that our decision height? What is that? What is that? Why is it beeping? Why is it beeping? That was odd, but there's a Delta over there. I wonder if we can spot them. That's cool. He's probably coming from Atlanta, I'm assuming. But we're out of here. Here we go. We'll go ahead and turn this view right around here, and as you can see, we can see. Let me do this view because I live around this area, so I can definitely like give you a tour guide. So let's see. So that's Florida International University. What happened here? That the student crashed? Yeah, that's your university, that's a Florida Turnpike, and that is the Palmetto. That is that one expressway that is the Palmetto. It's that one expressway that goes by the airport, where you can see right around here, that is the Palmetto. It's very much...
Miami traffic, Skyhawk 421 Alpha, Whiskey 12 to the north, 4,500, will be transition southbound.
How's audio? How is audio? Let me check. I'm gonna do a quick audio check, just to verify that all is good. Okay, so I'm definitely gonna say that it is rather loud on my end, so let me reduce the sound just a bit. Let's see, overlay and capture. Let's actually go ahead and get this capture, because the problem with this one is that pretty much. Okay, we'll do that one. Transition. There we go. Yeah, the problem with this one is pretty much essentially speaking. For some odd reason, it doesn't capture my shaders.
Traffic send level 55.
Not quite at all. But these courses are really looking good. What else do you have here? Oh, you have a Best Buy down here. You know. Unfortunately, XPLANE is not doing its justice. Like, if we were in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, it would definitely look a lot more crispy. But yeah, what else is there to do? There's Miami Zoo. Oh, that's Miami. There we have a Costco there. Oh, that's Miami Zoo. That is Miami Zoo. You can see by like the parking there and like stuff there. So let's go back here. Let's go ahead and look at this right around here. Following after the departure, we're gonna go and set this to standard. So let's go up here. Let's go ahead and turn on this light. Looks good. Zero cockpit off. Yeah, we're out of here. Miami International is over there. I don't like that the torso is so blunt at all. But that's just a vertical sim problem. Like, I'm assuming the ortho source that these people used for the Nimbus simulation Kilo Mike India Alpha, or also known as Miami International Airport, was publicly sourced. That's the reason why it's possibly so damn low res, but yeah. It looks so good because you have, I think this is the turn like it pretty much goes all the way through the iris. I also think it does go through the keys, but I'm not too certain about that one, so I don't quote me on that. Oh my god, there's a party from Miami. Because like normally Batum, like I don't see any traffic. Like I've flown into Batum. Yeah, I've flown into Miami in Batum because that's that one executive airport. There's also a really good review scene right there where I'm putting my cursor at. I really recommend. They have an F-14. They have a bunch of Russian planes, and they also have a MiG-21. Is it MiG-20? Oh yeah, MiG-21. They probably got it. It's a really nice place, and I think the Air Force Base should be somewhere around here. Oh yeah, the Air Force Base is down there. Really looks really good. Right, that's enough of me going on a ramble about, oh yeah, this is Miami and all. So, how's life been for you guys? Because I know for me it's been, I guess semi-difficult. I don't know about semi-difficult. It's just been, it's been life. It's school and all, waking up extremely early. I don't know who had the great idea to pretty much have the kids pretty much go to school at 7:20 freaking a.m. But you gotta get used to that, or else you can't fulfill good work life. Work in real life, you have to work with community, so it's always good to start this habit to make it work. I gotta say, I've heard a lot of good things about the entire enhanced skyscapes, which is a cloud outage for yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about that, but I'm not getting it mostly because XPLANE-12 is right around the corner, and I'm assuming that the enhanced skyscapes, it doesn't really include the weather engine. Excuse me. Yeah, it doesn't include the weather engine, so it for me it isn't worth it. Like Embrear, I guess, is cool and all, but I'm assuming that it might be blown out of the water when XPLANE-12 comes out, because we're gonna have free volumetric clouds at $60. I'm assuming, because it'd be pretty stupid for them to pretty much raise the price. But let's actually go ahead and look at the range. Yeah, so pretty much we're reaching the top of the here, and then we have our entire climb that we can actually, instead of going there, we can just direct to UCL instead of having like this entire waypoint. But if we didn't do that, I guess we would be flying over like the entire keys, because I'm assuming if I get the terrain radar online, you should be able to see that. It's not working. Oh, there we go. It's glitching out for some odd reason, but yeah, as I was saying, pretty much the keys are around here. So our flight plan today, if I go ahead and take a look at it in Habitat, 46 frames. Yeah, Miami, I don't know why, but it gives me really good frames despite the islands. Like in Europe, I can't fly in Europe. Frames are terrible. Like I can't. In Africa, frames are good. In Asia, depending on some aspects, it can be good frames. It's just like, it's more or less scenery and islands and stuff. But yeah, let's look at the flight plan. So as you can see, if we continue to turn our normal flight plan, instead of pretty much directing to this waypoint, which is right around Cuba, we pretty much miss a lot of the keys, which are right around here. We're going to fly over Cuba and the Cayman Islands here. Then we have like Cancun there. Yeah, I'm gonna say, yeah, definitely if there's something that I would definitely want to see more often, just like this Embrear. There was a good cockpit mod for the Embrear, but unfortunately SSD changed himself, and the guy that made the cockpit PBR mod isn't willing to make it again for the, what is that? Yeah, the guy isn't willing to make it for the current version, so pretty much we're stuck with these terrible textures. I think that I do in fact, yeah, I think I'm running a texture mod, but I think I also updated it at the same time, so yeah, you never know. Right, the keys are down there, beautiful scenery down there. I think the last trip we did, I think it took us to, well, the A350 at least, as a matter of fact. I did a bunch of liveries while I wasn't streaming. Like I made the Qatar fleet, I made the UPS one, I think I also made an Avenza one, and I also made a Condor one, but I really don't care about the Condor one since it was like more or less a request, and I was like, okay, it's simple, and I'll get to work with the flight factor paint to enhance my skills. But it was a really interesting livery. I would say Condor should get the whatever that aircraft is called, the A350, but they opted to get the A330neo, which I would say like the A330 Neo is a good aircraft, and and since they already operate, I think the A330 CO, it means that they don't have to go through training and stuff. It's more or less like it's like the Max series. You don't. I really shouldn't use the Max as a comparison since it did have the MCAS system, but as I was saying, pretty much, uh, yes, it is like the Neo. Like I'm gonna use the Neo. I think the Neo is a good example. Opinion. Whoa, okay. Okay, this is really nice. That's really, really, really nice. Okay. You know, if there's something I like about HPM, it's a E170 though, is it? Is it? Let me check this. Oh, it is. Okay, I'm possibly confusing it with the other aircraft. What's that one aircraft called? Well, if you want to be honest, like in my defense, American doesn't operate the E170. They do in fact operate the E175 short wing, and they don't use this winglet here. But yeah, HPM, welcome to the stream. We're flying the Embraer to the Cayman Islands today. Hope all is well, my friend. But yeah, they don't really operate the 173 live, no, the 17195. But I guess we can pretend this one is a. We can pretend. Pretending never hurts us. So yeah, as I was saying, I love these horse shows. It's really, really beautiful. You get to fly around here, and the water is like this. I just love it. Like if there's something that I've been wanting to do for the past week, is like go to Collins Avenue. But apparently Collins Avenue is like filled with crime, so you can't go there. But yeah, we'll do this view. I'm trying to get nice. They have a few, do they? Wait, let me Google this. Yeah, they have the 175, I think, but like not the 170. But like the winglet that they use is like different to it. So let me look at this. This is on a need to know basis. All right. Oh, I was gonna ask this. Have you guys seen Squid Game? I know Squid Game is like it literally erupted in popularity, and I'm really happy for them since that does kind of bring more popularity to like the Asian movie, the Asian film market. Since it was like I think dominated by just Hollywood and like Bollywood and stuff, but I would say most of the Western, like I don't want to talk for the majority, but in my opinion, I'm gonna use in my opinion, but yeah, in my opinion, I think most of like the Western world only watches Hollywood, but yeah, current fleet, what? Oh, it's Envoy, no wonder. Yeah, it's a freaking Envoy. Okay, yeah. I was confusing with American Airlines. We're actually flying Envoys, so yeah. Let me look at this. I'm not reading chat because I have a phone and I don't have two monitors, so well, you have to work with what you have. That's something in life that you have to learn. If you don't have anything in life and you just have a little bit, you have to find a way to maximize the best out of that one. And it's also a business strategy, if you want to call it. You have this and you want to maximize that. Like maximize a lot of that to get the most profit and grow your business. Envoy Wikipedia. Envoy. Okay, there's the altitude. PM. I'm gonna go higher. I don't know what the brand. Here. Okay, Envoy. Okay. What's our fleet? Fleet is. Okay, so I do have the 170. So. I'm just gonna pretend that we're flying the 175 because I'm too lazy to change the title. Yeah, let me read up on the chat. Yeah, I think we're leaving the keys right now. You can't see the keys off in the distance. We have like that one ATJ. What is that livery? ATJ. Let's look at this. It is. Oh, it's SAS. Okay, it's definitely messed up. We'll go back into this view. Beautiful. Ooh, this is so pretty. Oh my god, what a screenshot. What an so freaking screenshot. So, if you don't mind, let me go back here. I'm gonna check this code really quick. General, what's this? I think it should be our Namj. Right, I want to talk about that because this guy asked if I can talk about something. But yeah, if there's something that I want to talk about is that I have a Discord server. It's semi-active. Unfortunately, that has kind of had to cease a little bit, mostly because school. Priorities in life apart from streaming and all, but yeah, there's no animal map. I'm sure you can really make that simple. Yeah, I can simply make that on the Ember, but I don't think there are any liveries that you can make for the Ember that at least I have, because like the paint kit for this one is like really good in my opinion. For some odd reason, it's not able to maintain speed. It's trying, so it's great. looks good. McClaw, how much until top of descent? We'll do this view right around here. We'll do this view. Looks beautiful. That looks. Where's the view we can do? Yeah, we'll do this view. We'll do a nice little outside view looking at the entire aircraft. We'll do that one view that I think Captain Canada is like known for, where he just pretty much plops out the camera there and you have like the aircraft like the entire frame. We'll do that one. I do like that one. Really do like that one. Okay, it does look good, and I love how like the island sound they're also mixing there very well and nicely. So what was I going to talk about? Oh yeah, route. Yeah, we go over Cuba. You have Cuba there. I don't think I've ever flown to Cuba in a similar. Oh, yeah, I did fly to like Cuba that one time from Cuba to like Havana. It was sort of pirate jet, and I did try to do a trip with this one. We'll probably just fly the 757 bare metal, since I do in fact own that one. But yeah, back to what I was talking about. Yeah, I have a digital server. It's not that active, unfortunately, because other priorities in life, school and all, and I think we just hit a little bit of bumpy air. That is not great at all. You know, we should always have good weather all the way, since so that the passengers do not, in fact, complain. But there we go. We're turning now. Hopefully we'll continue this turn, and then we'll disconnect the sequel signs. And I don't think we have any step climbs to worry about today. So let me go ahead and set this as a view. So we'll do Control 9, and we'll do this view. So let's see. Let's go into this. Let's actually go ahead and direct to UC. Direct to UC. Oh yeah, you have thrust rating selectors here, but we don't have to worry about that one. Mostly because, you know, we're not necessarily speaking over. I don't know what that means. Yeah, I need to definitely read the FCOM to at least get more familiarized in the circle, but I don't fly that often, so it isn't. And I don't fly with failures on, since the whole point of, like, I'm not playing a crash simulator. Surely, if you're a real world pilot, of course, you have to train for stuff like that. Casually flying aircraft. That is what we do here. 57 minutes until we land, so 57 minutes until we touch down into. There we go. Yeah, we have 57 minutes until we touch down into. My frame's dying. Are they? They are. Okay, that's odd. That is really odd. Like, we're in the middle of the ocean and frames are like dying. Let's see. That's so freaking weird, because I'm in the freaking middle of the ocean, and then frames like decide to die. It's like, it's gotta be like the weirdest thing ever, mostly because it's the middle of the ocean. Like, what frame loss are we gonna experience here? It's not like the water can like cause us frame rate issues, I guess. But apart from that, I love like there's like a weird ray tracing, like I don't know how to call it. Like when you get like this thing, it's like a reset that's quote unquote ray tracing. It kind of has like this weird effect on the aircraft that makes it look. And let me see if I can find an image. Images. Okay, so MCO Jacksonville's online, but we don't want to talk to them right now. No offense, Jacksonville Center, if you're watching this. But yeah, as I was saying, let's go over into Murican. Let's go back here. How many likes are we at? We are at 5 likes. 5 likes. Thank you very much. Yeah, as I was saying, let's go back into screenshots and all. Let me see if I can find it, because I did that one trip with like the 747-8. Not the dash 8, the let's have this fully open. Okay. Yeah, I did that because like I flew some ANA ops, some Alnicon hops around in in Japan. Where else am I gonna fly? Domestic ops. Like, it was really an interesting flight, because I flew from I think it was Tokyo, Haneda. Yeah, Tokyo Narita to Osaka, which is a relatively short flight, and really enjoyed it. Okay, I guess that works for me, because like I wanted to show you guys a picture, but for some odd reason it's not working right now. So I'll just like plop it in there, and I guess you guys can see it. Alright, so where is it? Because I've done so many flights with like the 757, all I see is like pencil jets nowadays. So let's see. Okay, I really have to scroll. Okay, so I have American here, so that means we're getting closer and closer. I'm assuming this one is not the one. We have that one. Okay, I'm getting closer. And Okay, there we go. That's the one. Okay, so I'll do this one for example. There we go. Yeah, so as I was saying, this one I guess could be a good example. I guess it represents like a good example of like the ray tracing effect I'm talking about. You can see how on the side around the aircraft you can see like a weird bands, I guess. I don't know how to describe it, but you can definitely see a visible difference compared to like a normal photo of the actual aircraft. So I can hopefully get that up in just a second. I think it's even more intensified in this photo. Yeah, you can definitely see the well, what goes on. Since pretty much I think it's just like reshape being reshape. Like I love this. Like I don't know why I associate this with my simulator looking good, and I think my stream crashed. Never mind, it's looking good. Okay. Remove. Let's go ahead and remove that. So what do you guys think of the Tolis Airbus A340-900 Max Neo? There we go. That was a 4.5. But yeah, let's get a normal picture of like the actual aircraft right around there. But yeah, you can definitely see the difference here. You can see how it's not really banding around there. Definitely is. It is what it is. I'm going to remove, and so for that's enough of me gonna ramble. The keys are right behind us. We have 57 minutes until we land. I'm tempted to open up Atlanta and pretty much just like go ahead and track my freaking flight. I don't know why, but it literally is something that I'm tempted to do. It's like just something that I'm like, I have to do this. I need to track my flight because it's kind of developed into a habit in my opinion. But yeah. So yeah. What do you guys think of the Tolis? What do you guys think of the Philius? Since there's actually a bunch of aircraft out there. Yeah, frames die. Like they freaking die the moment I open up Atlanta. So unfortunately, I will have to close Atlanta. Alright, so far looks good. We'll actually track a flight on the battle map, unfortunately. But I guess sometimes stuff like that has to be like that. Alright, so what are we at? Frames are looking good. Let's go back here. Let's go into Google. Let's go into SimBrief, whatever it's called. Don't caution my background, since my background is like it literally is communist Elmo. I think I put it when I was like 10 or something. No, not 10, 12. So, flight overlay, track, display capture, explain, and I guess this should do the trick. So then, let's see. Okay, we'll do this, and I'm sorry, but wait, no, I have an even better. Do this good. So as I was saying, pretty much, we were talking about the SimWare and all. Let's see. Virtual trip to paradise. What a naming. So, Jacksonville Center currently is online. I think, oh my god, there's no way there's... Okay, never mind. For a second I thought some guy was like flying along. But unfortunately that is not the case. It's really crowded around here. Like you have so many flights. Like Asia, not that much, because like, you know, it's nighttime there, but Europe is absolutely stacked. You have, for Cologne, you have like full service, including center, so it's even better. I don't know why this map is so laggy. Like, this is why I use Volanta, but you know, Volanta apparently takes some frame hits, so it is what it is. I guess we'll use this as our flight tracker. But yeah, there's another aircraft. It was an Airbus A321 flying to Mike November Mike Golf Managua. I probably butchered that because I tried saying it in an English accent. But yeah, pretty much. Let's go ahead and go back. Okay. So Havana's stacked up. You have like an MD-88. That's great. You have like another plane there. But like we're headed to Cayman Islands, and it's actually relatively short haul because we pretty much just reach the Cayman Islands and we return, and it's gonna be a really scenic approach since we're gonna be flying over Miami Beach, Fisher Island, Brickell. Oh my god, what's that name? There's like that one. What are the docks called? Like I should know this since I live in this city, but it literally is where all the cruise ships apart from. So let me actually recheck this. I'm not gonna open up Google Earth, albeit it is kind of developed into a habit that every single stream it's like mandatory. I have to open up Google Earth. I don't understand it at all, but there's stuff that some people don't understand. Okay. So let's go. Yeah, it has like it's on a need to know basis for me. I don't understand why. It is called Dodge Island. Oh my god, it's like something that you should have known that for someone to. It just disappeared from my head. I don't understand this at all. So, let's see. Alright. Intro maker is now free. Choose various includes picture. Yeah, I don't need an intro. It's fine. Like I normally make mine, like I make them myself in DaVinci, and I haven't really been making any. What was the last video that I did? 6 likes, really appreciate that. If we could reach, let's see, because like I know normally people are like extremely ambitious with like their channel growth and be like, oh yeah, let's reach 225 by this, or like 1 million by like the end of the. It's like not humble at all. Like I don't know. 18,000 views. Okay, that's good. That's good. Yeah, I think the last video I did was it was this one. I did a lot of videos for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, but unfortunately, what's the thing called? Let's go to music. Group music. Okay, we'll put some music on. Hopefully, it's not that loud. Priest is online. Captain Geo is online. There's a bunch of people live. See, that's a problem with like the entire community because there's so many people there, and it becomes into like a survival of the fittest, where people like, unfortunately, I think it's just my opinion on it. Oh, Paris didn't upload it. Did he? Oh no, he hasn't uploaded. Like I remember, like he did. I think that one time just like upload something. But yeah, the problem is that it's become like a community that's kind of toxic in my opinion. So it really has to like help each other grow until it doesn't benefit you. Like it's more or less, oh yeah, I'm only gonna do this to benefit me. Like it's like such a bad mentality. It's like it's interested in only yourself, which is like I don't like it at all. That's partly why I have like a little thing against the flight community. But you know, not everybody's the same. You have good creators out there. Like small creators are trying to grow the channel, but unfortunately they can have a really high consistency rate, but unfortunately that will get them absolutely nowhere. So let's go ahead and go into. Let's go ahead and clear this out. So yeah, we should possibly get the flight really up and running, but yeah, man, I would really want to go on an entire ramble what I think of the community and stuff, like why my reasoning why I have such, I guess, negative opinions towards that, but I don't really want to have negativity on stream. But what the heck. It's all hashtag help each other grow. Oh, we're over Cuba now. Okay, so I was gonna ramble until I flew over Cuba, so that was definitely my bad. The Cuba's down there. Is Cuba there? What's the food that Cuba? What's the type of food that Cuba makes? So let's see. Cuba makes bread with steak. In Spanish it's called pan con mi steak, but. Oh, that's a first way to say, oh, it's a simulated. I'm not going to mess around with that since we're in cruise control. I really don't want to depressurize a freaking aircraft. Doing that. But, yeah, in my opinion, I think it's all hashtag help. And as it is also really filled with like a bunch of freaking hypocrites. Actually, if I think about it, it's not of hypocrites, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. It's just like, be like really active. Yeah, that's enough of my ramble. I'm done. But yeah, Oroz 1506. I'm sorry if you listen to my ramble. It's just me having like negative viewpoints on like the community and all. But Oroz, welcome to the stream of Wallace. Well, what do you think of Squid Game? It's a series that it's like I watched Squid Game. I'm not gonna say anything. I don't want to spoil it for anybody. Like it's really freaking good. And I think I talked about this like 30 minutes ago, but the whole point about this is that it's so good, and it's also really good for the Asian filmmaking market, since it brings a lot of awareness and I guess more. What's that word? It makes the content more. It spreads content, which is like really good. It brings revenue to that area, and also helps build up the area, because I guess I think there is. I like your waffling there. I think it's just like I don't know if it's true or anything at all, but it's just like views that I have, and if they're true, I think they're true. Like if you disagree with me, like okay, I guess like it's an opinion at the end of the day. Like if it is an opinion, it is your point of view. There's nothing like it's not a fact. An opinion is not a fact. No worry, I've seen it. Oh yeah, but I don't want to say anything mostly because there's like surely there's only 2 people watching, but like some guy will like go back on my stream and be like, oh, this guy's flying the Embraer, let's see how the Embraer is because I want to fly this aircraft, which is things that I think people have done before, and they've actually, I think, messaged me once to like, oh yeah, is it worth it? And I was, yeah, it's worth it, this and this is there, it has this problem, doesn't have the OENS, step clamps are not active, it's really outdated, but it works. But yeah, that's pretty much just that. Don't worry, I've seen it. Yeah, it's really interesting. I'm gonna try to speak the best way so I don't end up spoiling Squid Game. But I gotta say, the ending, it's interesting. Like, if you wanna talk about it in my Discord, like, make a thread. I don't wanna spoil it for anybody because, you know, it is, like, it's not like it's gonna be the end of the world if you spoil it, but it's more or less the anticipation that you have going in there and watching it. Because you're like, oh yeah, I've never seen this before. And you wouldn't want that to be ruined by some guy being like, oh yeah, this and this happens. Like, in my opinion, that's just like bad, in my opinion. But that's my opinion. Opinions are not facts, and if you want to make your opinion a fact, you're dumb. You are dumb. However, if I think about it now, if I really think about it now, I guess an opinion can be considered a fact if it's accepted by the majority and the people think that it is a fact. But yeah, the ending is like really interesting. Like I want to say something else, but yeah, oh, there's an A380. Oh, no wonder. There's a freaking TWA 949er. That is freaking great. Yeah. The ending is really interesting. The beginning and all is also really interesting, and I really recommend you watch it in Korean. Of course, with the subtitles if you do not understand that language. But yeah, the English dub is terrible. Like, let me see if I can get a video of it. Like, I don't want to get copyrighted. Like, I think copyrighted, and I guess what is something else? Trizz and like stuff. Like, there's stuff that is super overrated. Like, no, yeah, overrated. Like copyrights. It's not gonna be the end of the world if I decide to play some music. How's your day been? How's your day been? Plus, I reinstalled XPLANE-11 so you can show me how to set up the A350. Yeah. So early today, I pretty much decided to go outside, clean the pool like it's like freaking brand new. Cut the grass with my dad, pet my dog. The dog, because like what happened was that pretty much, my mom was like driving one day around the streets of Miami, and then she found a dog. We took him home, and you know he's been there ever since. And you know, it's been, I guess, really nice. You know, cut some grass. 215 the side type. It's been like so long since I streamed. Well, what's plural for streaming? Streamed. It's been like 1 month since, technically 1 month since I streamed, so I decided to do that. But yeah, it's been interesting. Cut the grass, sweated a lot. That's good. Hopefully later today when I'm done streaming, I can ride my bike. Do some nice little 15 kilometers. You know, has like fit life. Really emphasize that. If you want my opinion on that, I think, realistically speaking, it's always good to say fit, but if you're fat, you're fat. If that's based on genetics, well, there's nothing you can do about it yet, I guess. Like, if you want to lose weight, that's up to you, but if you want to be you, you be you. Like, it's not like being fat is gonna emotionally degrade me or like make me emotionally, like, it's, yeah, it's like fitness is my passion, if you want to call it that. But yeah, cut the grass, did a bunch of stuff. Dog was super friendly. You know, really nice. And hopefully later today after I do my 15 kilometers, I can go ahead and get in the pool. But yeah. And I really want to travel. It's like I had this trip planned on Thanksgiving to go to like New York. Haven't traveled in freaking ages. You know, it's Wanderlust, I think that it's called. Wanderlust that I have since I really haven't been traveling since what that oh my god, there's, what is this? The guy's having like a freaking weird thing there. Let's see. What does that say? What that man? Oh, he's speaking Portuguese. What is that Portuguese? Because like the Spanish and Portuguese, like they're really similar. We're doing, oh, I'm confusing this. Alright, let me see, because there is a British rep in military British college. Hold up. I'm confusing because there's so many people, because I'm assuming you with this other guy, which is an EasyJet, I think flight attendant, not EasyJet, Ryanair flight attendant. Good afternoon. Oh, okay, tell him. I'm gonna try to text in Spanish, it's fine. I'm definitely gonna butcher it, but we'll see. Good afternoon, coordination here at TB Thank you all. Right. British Bourbon Military College. Where that is? US Alpha, please contact 122.8. I'm on 122.8, so you know I probably just did a little bit of trolling, but yep, pretty much in contact 122. Yeah, but pretty much. No, I've really been wanting to travel. I had that trip planned to New York. Unfortunately, apparently I can't go there. Think of coming to the UK. Think of coming to the UK. Me, I gotta say, like, the UK is like, I definitely want to go to the UK and all, but I'm sorry, but I don't speak their language. I'm kidding. I have to do that joke. But no, I think international travel for me, at least for now, like, if I were to go to Europe as a whole, I would go to Spain, mostly because I have family there. Hey, I see we're flying the Embrear. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, we are. But yeah, I would definitely fly to, like, Spain. I really like Spain, plus I speak Spanish. It's really nice, and you know I have some family there, some friends, like a lot of people. Cause my family is like from Venezuela, but you know there has been some political instabilities there. Yeah, there has been political instabilities around there, so that's the reason why people have been migrating out of there, and they're mostly in Spain, which is quite ironic because my grandparents, they actually migrated from Spain to Venezuela. I know the generation there is migrating back to Spain, but you know, there is a lot of stuff. I don't think I can talk politics, nor am I gonna talk about politics, because what part does politics have to Palma de Mallorca? Oh hell yeah, Palma de Mallorca. You know you're in Palma de Mallorca when there's a Spanish flag, but all you hear is German. Oh my god. But yeah, as I was saying, yeah, international travel for me, at least for now. No, thank you. If I do want to travel internationally, like there are these beautiful islands in like the Indian Ocean, but it's super freaking expensive. I understand. Okay. TB, isn't that 1838? Oh no, it's the TWA. Double screen. Let me fix this. Is this the X-Straps? No, this is the SSDI. If you want my opinion on why I picked this one, pretty much I picked this one mostly because I heard it's better systems-wise, and that's probably why. But then the bad problem about this one is that I bought it, and then an hour later, Xcraft decides to publish some previews under Xcraft version 3, a new generation, whatever you want to call them. And you know, it kind of hurt me, but then again, I was like, it's not a problem. Like, I have this aircraft, I don't have anything to complain about. Surely the other one is better textures-wise, but I'm assuming systems-wise this one is so good. For now, at least, we'll see. We'll see how it progresses, and you know, if it doesn't progress that well, ends up being terrible, like the systems are terrible and you can't fly properly, I'll just continue with my SSD. But something else that I also have to say is that I can't figure out what autopilot is on. Yes, yeah, it's terrible. Like, you pretty much select that and then the aircraft like bounces. Yes, this one is also a lot better. Like, there is like this weird thing that it's super sensitive. Like, you click on AP and the joystick's there. I don't know if it's only me, but like it'll disconnect the autopilot. That's why I disconnect my joystick, and that's why you see the mouse yoke right there. So we have this waypoint there. I forgot to disconnect the freaking sequel signs. Where is it at? Off. But yeah, as I was saying, pretty much, yeah, international travel for me, at least not now, and I want to go to New York. Like I heard they open up like this new park, like around what's that one place called? By Manhattan, which is like an art place, and I also want to go to an art museum. Like, there's so many stuff that there's stuff that I want to do, but unfortunately, COVID doesn't allow me to, and apparently my age doesn't, even though I believe I am self-sufficient. Because self-sufficient is a good word. But I don't really want to consider myself a rebel because, you know, that is, I guess, typically reflected in negativity, because that means you're rebelling against a common cause, and, you know, common cause. The people in the common cause don't like rebels. Stop there. Alright, so, what are we after? ATC. Let's go ahead and look at here. We're getting closer and closer to the Cayman Islands. Ripping, yeah. Rest in peace, Alitalia. I actually flew on them, but like I was too young, because I remember that one time, like I think it was like 2007. Like I think the first international trip I took was with Alitalia, believe it or not, because we went over to Italy. My dad was living there. Yeah, we went over to Italy, and you know I flew in Italia. Apparently had gelato on board the aircraft, which was super freaking nice. But yeah, and I also want to add to the whole the topic that I was talking about, the Ember here. It's not a bad aircraft. Like I really like, you can see the pit up tubes here, the stuff here, the measurements here. They're also working on another version which is supposed to be better than what we have here, but you know, it's you just have to give it. It's a waiting game, because the more you wait, the better the flight sim community progresses. Because like, I haven't been flying Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, but the moment the A380 comes out, I'm going to be flying Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 every freaking single day. I'm going to be flying the Lufthansa Airbus A380 so many freaking times. Like, I like really need an Airbus A380 simulator. But it's honestly really sad that the moment that all of them are really being retired, pretty much people start developing them. Like there was like in FSX, I flew the A380 like so many times. Like if you want to go and look at some previous streams, I think there are some. Let me look at this. What streams do I have that I flew the Airbus A380? Let's see. Do I not have any A380 streams here? I remember that one time I did a Christmas stream. GTA 5, GTA 5. Damn, okay, that's terrible. Can you switch to winglet to... no, unfortunately not. This one is using the standard ones. It's not using the advanced ones on the X-Routes, unfortunately. And I gotta say, I did see some videos on the X-Routes one, which is... the general UI is definitely a lot more different. And, you know, it definitely is a pop-out one. You have, like, more options here, but... This one has, like, this little thing, and I definitely like this one a lot more. You have the tow, you have the field of view. You can change that one as much as you want to. Oh, okay. Like if you really wanted to do that, you can set the view there, and you can have the entire cockpit there, FLB and soft, and you can also go ahead and set this 250. There we go. Kabul transition. In Africa. There we go. The guy is getting it now. Yeah. So you don't want to use an XPLANE 1 because with that all, it's really not that good. So you know, you set it to 75. I find 75 is a sweet spot. At least for me, we'll do 70. Yeah, 75 is a good number. Yeah, you have the library, you have stair, you have all doors are operable. You have a ground handling. You have some other stuff there. But use altitude 527. Okay. Where's the guy going to? Tango Victor Bravo. Tango Bravo Victor. Some numbers. Let's see. Where's the guy headed to? Let's see. Tango Victor Bravo. Oh, the guy's headed to, I think that's Bogota. Where's that at? Oh, it's Brazil. Oh, it's Brazil. That's great. How long until we top of the sun? Because that's something we really have to check out. So we have tip of the sun in 7 minutes. So let's go ahead and cabin crew. Let's go ahead and turn these on. 1, 2, and 3. Let's go back here. Oh yeah, of course it's gonna be glitched out. Down to 3,000 feet. I think we have an RNF approach, so we can pretty much zero it out, and the aircraft should pretty much just continue on that. So that's what we're going to do. MCP altitude has been reset. We're going to go into this view. As a matter of fact, for some odd reason, since I'm running Vulkan, it kind of just glitches out, and you can't really change the views, I think. Yeah, it just glitches out sometimes. But yeah, as I was saying, pretty much, there's also like a nasty delay that I have on the stream. Unfortunately, it's going to stay that way, since my area where I live at is unfortunately monopolized by Xfinity. Damn you, Xfinity. Yeah, it's Xfinity that has a monopoly around my area. What is this? 218, come on. 218, 218, okay. That's good. So, what is something else that we can talk about? Would you guys be willing to talk about, what's this ping? VIP chat, what was that? Yeah, because like, we have a VIP chat, you know, I pretty much just made that when I was like, making videos, and I was like, okay, I might as well make the VIP area, because, you know, people are VIPs, they want to have, more to talk about, and as a matter of fact, saying the word VIP now kind of gives me goosebumps. I'm not going to say why, but I'm assuming that Rose will possibly know, because it is a reference to what we were talking about lately. But yeah, I want to talk about the Say No to Cancer fundraiser that I'm doing. Alright, so Virus, I like that Embrear. I like the enhanced winglets, but I think United doesn't really have them. Can I ask you a question on the extras? Can you switch them to like the legacy ones, which is the one that we are currently using, or like are you only limited to that? That is my question. That is such a good view. Like, surely, yeah, never mind. I was gonna say a good thing, but then I look at the APU because you can see how there's like a weird thing in the painting. That thing. But like, it's a really simple fix. You can just like fix that. Really, really hot Embrear. Really, really hot Embrear. I must share it. Do I have to lose? Alright, so we have Virus here with the X-Crafts Embrear. You can see by the advanced winglets here. But yeah, what was something that I was going to talk about? Oh, the I was going to save the kids. Say No to Cancer fundraiser. So I remember that. So I was flying that one trip from I think it was Manila to Seoul, and pretty much I was like, okay, it'd be great if we could use the flight sim community to raise awareness in cancer, like raise funds and awareness towards cancer, and you know, if it, you know, I did that, and you know, so far, I wouldn't say Discord's that active, but you know, things are moving. We are planning flights. We've got like a bunch of suggestions here. I highly recommend you check it out. Let me actually go back here since we're actually about to start a descent, so let's actually go into this view. It's more dull, but you can see the scenery areas. That means we're getting closer and closer. Let's go down. Let me actually go down here. Alright, so as I was saying, let's actually go ahead and look at the flight plan sensor. It is a really odd flight plan, so let's go into flight plan. Okay, hey, chill. Oi, hey, chill. Oh my god, okay. Okay then. Okay, let's slow down, please, plane. Please chill. Okay. Okay. Alright. Alright, so as I was saying, oh my god, okay. Chill. Okay, we're descending now. We should maintain that altitude now. I'm just gonna go down to 2 here for now. We should stabilize that until we reach our top descent, which should be really, really close. Oh my god. Okay. So let's go into this one. Step. Alright, so from, let's see, so. Alright, whatever, I'm taking visual approach. I'm not going to follow this. We're going to definitely follow the RNF approach until the end, but we'll be doing visual approach. That is cool. That's your TD. Where's the TD? That was, I forgot to enter the freaking call sign. Okay, so enter Envoy 1 first. The call sign is normal Envoy because American Airlines doesn't directly operate this. It's more or less the American Eagles brand, which has the Envoy brand, and Envoy operates the aircraft. It's like flying a flight, and then they say like, oh, this flight is operated by this airline, and that's not the airline you're flying with. I guess that's a good comparison I can make, but let's go back to this. But yeah, back to the Say No to Cancer fundraiser. So it was pretty much an idea that I developed. I didn't develop. Like, I want to say, where's this? Please see me. Oh my god, it's fine. What a long flight. Actual long flight. Seattle to this place. Fly guy, if you're still watching, man, what a long flight you're enduring. But yeah, we have a bunch of route suggestions here. We're going to be flying there. Hopefully we can get a Batsum event. It's highly unlikely since you can advertise all you want, but if you get the night, you get the night. But yeah, we're on Batsum. Really nice. We have rules here. Announcement. I want to fly Australia because this person, what's his name? What's her name? Well, have you guys seen the new Rolls-Royce RB211s made by Dino? But yeah, as I was saying, let's go into. Ouch. What is this? That's good. Oh, sound. What's this? Oh, I'm looking at the this code. Alright, yeah, it's a Magnet 77. They're actually working on the Dash 8 soon trademark. Let's go back. Oh yeah, $0 pair. They decided to release Gold Coast Airport, which is in Gold Coast, Australia. I think it's in the New Wales. Well, what region? Queensland. Damn, because like you've got Victoria, you've got like a bunch of provinces. Like it just goes to go like, oh yeah, the American doesn't know location and stuff. But yeah, this one looks really good. It really looks paper quality. Like everything's custom made. Really looks really nice. But I think we're just sending. Let me check. Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah, we're just sending definitely. But yeah, I goats. I remember that one time I called it any goats. Like it is definitely. Because like they really make some good products like the Beluga, the Airbus A300, the Airbus A310, but it's like those products that it's like they're good and all. It's like the Felis. It's an aircraft that it's there, but I really don't see a need for it because I already have the Concorde. It's really classic, and I don't really want to be flying across upon it like an analog aircraft. The Dash 8, yes, it pretty much is because it has the same wings as the Dash 9. But it's a shorter fuselage. As a matter of fact, let's actually go ahead and take a look at that really quickly. Well, Fires, don't you live around where like the 787s are made? Charleston, I think it's called. Yeah, that place. I was actually planning a trip there, but you know, COVID cancelled it. Unfortunately, 7E7. Yeah, if I look at this, you should be able to look at that. Yeah, the difference here should be. Yeah, it's like a. It's like a good 6 meters of extra lens. Like it definitely is. Yeah, it definitely is like extra. Like it's definitely really small. And if I got some routes to fly, I'm really planning to fly some routes around some islands around the Indian Ocean. Like you know, Reunion Island, Mauritius, the Seychelles, the. Oh my God, how do you say that? The where about my. I don't know how to pronounce this.
Seychelles
Islands. Yeah, Seychelles Islands, because I want to do some routes around there, like they're operated around there, but it's also something else that I really want to do, which is some Mauritius flights, because it won't be, they operate the Airbus A330 Neo, it's really great. Yeah. They all use the GE-NX-1B and the Rolls-Royce Trent 1000, but I'm assuming that they're all quote-unquote, it's also a lot less powerful, but you know, it's definitely gonna have its own variants. Like I'm assuming you can't put a Dash 8 engine, whatever engine the Dash 8 uses, let's say a GE-NX Dash 8, I don't know, and you put it on a Dash 10, it's not gonna have enough power. It's like putting, I think, Rolls-Royce engines on the 777. As a matter of fact, I do want to talk about the 777 since, what's your name called? Flight Factor, Flip Flapter, or whatever their name is. Broad chain, yeah, Flight Factor. Pretty much, they're pretty much bringing out yeah, they are producing 787s, so they're fixing them right now. Oh yeah, damn 787. Like Boeing recently, they've really been having issues, unfortunately. If there's a plane that I want to get, it's like an Airbus in like X-Plane, because I have the 757 and all, but I would like to get like an Airbus like this one, but it's like the desire to get aircraft and stuff, but you know, you have limitations. What's this? Oh, there, you're not asking me to go right now. Oh yeah, and there's something else in this Discord. We're afraid of vowels, so pretty much, yeah. That's what it is. Yeah, they've really been posting some updates. So let's go into Flight Factory updates. There we go. This looks hot. I gotta say, you can look at the cone there. It is a bit low res, but I really couldn't care less. And if there's something that really is important to me, like as long as it doesn't look like shit, I'm fine with the, like as long as it has good systems, it's really good, it flies really good, it's frame simple, like it's frame light. I don't have a problem with it, but this doesn't bother me that much, but they could make it a lot higher res. I love how the fan blades are modeled. You can see like the rivets, like they're definitely a texture, and you can see how you can. It's a next generation aircraft, and you know definitely does look really good. And also really love the lighting here. Really love the green lighting. That's iconic to me. I think 777. Don't know about other aircraft, but so far continuing to send 15,000. We have around. Wait, so we have a problem. Right. So I said I'm gonna take visual flight, so I guess we'll definitely wait for that. So let's go ahead and take QNH around here. QNH around here, let's go ahead and go into, let me not make the same mistake that I made last time. So as I was saying, let me go into, I think it's CR. Okay, there we go. So it's QNH 1013. What? There, QNH 1013. I'll go into perf, go into cruise. It's glitching out, let me actually fix this real quick. Split capture. Okay, that should do the trick now. So as I was saying, let's go into landing. I think I forgot this page. It doesn't really matter. Landing. Flaps 32, flaps 4. We'll do flaps 5. Okay, we'll do flaps. Yeah, we'll do flaps. Go to flap 2. Sure. Next page. Let's throw that in. I really have to be really careful because if I make one wrong move, the aircraft like flips because I have mouse wheel online, and it really would be a lot cool if you could like have to just press a key and then move the aircraft that way. So let's see. Ooh, what happened there? Okay, no charts. That's great. So aircraft. Landing flap, flaps. Big go around here. So we're planning to land around 32 tons. 32 metric tons, that is, so 32. Perfect, okay, that's perfect, okay. 111, enter that in there. And 123 on the BAC. 3.66, so that is, yeah, there you go. Looking really good indeed, so we're gonna clear these clouds, really looking like a really nice approach. I think the best way to send it, yeah. Let's see if we can take a look at the effect that I was talking about. The moon's there. What a shot. What an actual shot. And it's a shame that since I really can't capture like my X-ray, I'm kind of just limited to this. Let me actually go into this. Go ahead and set this larger. So yeah, as I was saying, pretty much really looks really beautiful. About to clear some clouds, moon's in background. Let's see if we can find like a view around here. Let's see. Oopa, this looks really nice. Really looks nice. I love these moon shots. Really looks nice. So descending now, we had around. It's a bit faced with a problem. So as we continue with our descent, we're gonna definitely miss that. So let's actually go ahead and enter heading, which will be heading select, and off we go. Landing lights on, looks good. Stereo cockpit, looks good. Dome lights, not required. Flying through a cloud, fully IFR now. Alright, looks good. We're going to continue with that heading. We definitely have to be around 3,000 there since we can actually direct to Kaiser. Let's actually go ahead and direct to Kaiser instead. Caesar. Because it's adjusting to that, but you don't want it to adjust to that. Why just continue on our heading. So that's what we're gonna do. Alright, pretty much, we're gonna continue with that heading now. 210. Oh, I just forgot something. We have to fly out of CHL, but unfortunately, I don't think I'm gonna be able to stream that often. Like, I would definitely want to stream tomorrow, but it's Sunday, and the last time I streamed on Sunday, like, maybe people are at church, and you know, it's Sunday. Alright, let's look at this. Let's go around here. Let's go set more not to break too low. Yeah, that looks good. I think the island should be popping up in just a second. The island is not side. There it is. Okay, just had to take a look to our left, but yeah, we're definitely too high, so it's definitely go ahead and fly parallel to it. And that's the beautiful Cayman Island. I think there's like a bunch of islands because it's called the Cayman Islands, so it's safe to assume that it's islands. So beautiful, beautiful scenery. This is also freeware. Airport is inside. Looks like a short runway. A bunch of ships around. You have a cruise ship. Really, really does look nice. What do we do? Alright. Now you're calling. What is this? We can take manual flight now, but I don't feel like it. Because if we wanted to fly manually, we would be flying another aircraft. What is this? Overspeed. Fly heading west. Speed, manual. Go ahead and slow down. We're definitely going too fast. Holy, yeah, we're going too fast, below 10,000. We're definitely committing a crime against the aviation community, in my opinion. Just like slow. Oh my god, okay. Hey, I was looking at the beautiful scenery and I forgot this because normally we would be flying speed restrictions. No. But we're definitely too freaking fast. Let's actually go ahead and ensure and go around 2,000. Holy, okay. Definitely too fast. Some bricks. Whoa. Seriously, bricks, what are these? Because this little thing isn't moving, so I'm just confused why it isn't moving. Alright, we're definitely too fast. Slowing down extremely quickly. So we're gonna hold 2,000 for now. I guess we could then, in fact, go ahead and go visual. There you go. That's the thing I was talking about. It really looks really nice. Cayman Islands is inside here, but it's also inside. Let's go ahead and start. Holy. See, that's why you really have to be paying attention to the entire path when you're flying. So let's go back here and turn our heading to that heading. Slow down to speed 182. Flaps 1. Spoilers. Out. Alright, Meadowland looks really, really good indeed. So let's go ahead and continue to turn. I'm assuming that the runway heading is 1, so let's go ahead and turn to heading 110. It's a genuinely steep turn. Let's also go ahead and set the minimums. We're going to be doing radio. We could use, like, we'll use barometers since we're so close to the ocean. So let's go ahead and set 200. Looks really, really good indeed. Landing lights are set. Gear's not down yet. Cabin is bing. We're going to pretend that binged them in the cabin. So pretty much we're set. So it's going to continue to turn here. I think so far we are pretty much set up. Select descending, and I guess we don't really have a localizer here. As a matter of fact, I think we do have it. Fields in sight. Cabin crew, please prepare for arrival. No, cabin crew, please prepare for arrival. Alright, can make my call. Looks really good. We have an FMS message. Track required, not anymore. Hear that. Circuit breakers, flight plan, everything looks good. Please approach procedure. We're not there yet. Let's go ahead and start turning. Take ourselves aligned. Awesome. Gradually start descending. We want to be civilized around there, so let's go ahead and set. I said here, so I need some ease speeds. Maybe yaw down. How do you? Oh, yes, there. Go and start turning a little bit here. Let's go and get some landing rate predictions. Can we chat if you so right turn, we're going to try to get established with the runway. As a matter of fact, I think we're going to just pop it. So watch that. Okay, so let me actually direct to Kaiser now. So direct to Caesar. Flaps here, not flaps 2, flaps 3, flaps 1. There we go. Alright. Okay, we're definitely super close to the airport right now, so let's actually go ahead and land. Since, you know, we came here to land, we didn't come here to crash. Why don't you go around? Autopilot, disconnect that in just a second. Cabin crew, please prepare the cabin for landing. And as I said, please go ahead and get your landing grid predictions in the chat. Cayman Island traffic, Envoy 1475, landing roughly circles. Chill, chill, chill. Just wrap the chill, chill, chill. This is everything about stable. Turn with stabilize a little better now. I will take control of the throne. Since you're a flaps full, let's go ahead and take the gear down. Whoopa. So this is why I really don't like this aircraft, because the controls are so bouncy. You let go of the. I should really say complain, because I don't think this aircraft has fly-by-wire, and I think on the Airbus, if you do in fact let go of the throttle, not the throttle, the joystick, the aircraft just flies straight ahead. So, gonna land. Wheels in sight. Let's do this view for land. We'll do a nice little wave. Okay, I really should have done that. Definitely too low. Definitely have to be a little bit more professional. Right, so I have a proposition for you guys. Would you guys want to see the 757 the next leg, since we're actually about to land? And I do want to fly another aircraft apart from this little dodgy little plane. Okay. Built inside. There really isn't nothing really important about this. I don't know how the audio is. Let me check the audio real quick. There we go. Alright, so as I was saying, yeah, because I was talking, I was like imagining that everything was good, which is always really good, but the music was so loud, I sounded so freaking dull. I don't know why I always sound so serious, like, I really don't understand this at all. Like, it's really weird. That really sound, like, I've been told 2 times already, are you German? Like, I'm not German, surely I lived there for like, I think 3 years. But yeah. Flaps full. But yeah, what do you guys say about taking the 757 next leg? 500. Checked, 500 checked. Right. Opa, okay. Chill plane, please do. Chill. Alright, left in sight. Frames are not terrible, so it's great. Fields inside were too low. There's the VOR.
Minimum.
This approach is so freaking beautiful. Like, I just love it so damn much. Checked. Minimums, yeah, continue. What do you say we take this?
40.
Okay.
30. 20.
Retard.
10.
What do we got? Butter! Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah, let's go. Low reversers, butter, let's go. Yeah, if there's something about like planes like this one, it is a butter machine. Like, I don't know why, but it's so freaking buttery. But still them. Flaps coming up. Lights. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Cayman Islands. The current local time is 3:52 p.m. I'm sorry that on board we didn't have any good service, but you know, it's American, what do you expect? So what do we do? So I think the speed brakes are stowed. Oh my god, the scenery is so freaking beautiful. I'm taking the 757 whether you guys say no or yes, but let's go ahead and do a nice little turn around here. What a beautiful freaking scenery. Like, oh my god, so beautiful. So freaking beautiful. Just like the entire approach over that one road and that VOR, it was so like, so damn nice in my opinion. But if there's something else that I do have to check out is like, can the 757 depart out of here? I think the 757 might be too big, but like I think there's like an A330 at land in tier 1, so I think we should be fine. What a beautiful approach. nice little flight. And we're flying back low, so you know you have that to look forward to. We'll do this view, because why not? That was such a damn little flight. We'll go and start turning here. That's actually parked right here. That's our gate. Gate number 8 is our gate. Okay, so if that's a Virgin Airways flight 340, oh no, it's an American. Never mind. I forgot to start the APU. Power plant 1 and 2 coming offline, APUs off, so let's go up here, turn on the GPU and GPU online. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our destination where the current local time is 3:55 PM. Flight time today, well the entire stream so far has been 1 hour and 55. I'm flying back. Like, I've taken the 757-2. The question is, would you guys be interested in seeing the retro one, I guess? Oh no, replay mode. That thing. Alright, replay mode. Let's go ahead and get set up. Replay mode, here we go. What a flight. Let's go. Music's coming offline, replay mode. That was such a freaking beautiful flight. So we'll go into replay mode. There we go. Alright. Let's see if I can be a little bit louder. Alright. Such a freaking beautiful flight. We'll do this view first. Oh no, it's what view would you guys be interested in seeing first?
80 knots.
Versus. Okay, that's a pretty dull view. Let's do 100. Okay, let's do this view. Okay, can you just chill? There you go. Yeah, some aircraft are not in fact like suited for replay mode. That's probably why sometimes they can like start beeping and be like rather weird. Alright, there you go. That's one. We'll do this view. Oh my god, I already know. Looking at, oh no, don't tell me. Oh, damn it. Okay, screen capture. We're gonna definitely do the freaking replay mode in high definition. So we'll go ahead and set display capture and at source. There we go. Alright, looks good. Music is probably blasting right now, so let's go ahead and set this on. What a beautiful, beautiful flight. Palm trees all the way, even more beautiful. That was such a freaking nice flight. And let's actually move it over there so we can get like an even better view. How's a touchdown? Let's see. That was like that was good. Like I really have nothing bad to say about that landing. Let's go ahead and do we can do this view. Let's see. We'll do this view and then we'll go ahead and fly the 757. Let me do a vote. Let me see. Alright. Oh yeah. Damn it. I realized share my screen, so I can't really go on Discord. But yeah, it was a really interesting flight, of course. I really enjoyed this one. I'm also flying back 757.
Minimum.
Checking that one out. RB211, Scarlett mod. I gotta say, I wouldn't necessarily want to be flying the Embrear. Well, not like I don't mean it that way.
40.
I don't want to be flying the Pratt & Whitneys because the Pratt & Whitneys are terrible. Really are. That was a nice landing, and you can see like everything there. And the center line was also on point. I also love like this little detail. Like surely it's not a high resolution, but it's like the little details that like make something a lot better. But you can see the terminal there. Really, really amazing scenery. Like to all streamers or like content creators out there, and you want to get route suggestions, fly to this place. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and do this one. There we go. Will we butter? Yes, we did. Ooh, that was beautiful. On the reverse rocks in there. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, we'll do one final replay mode, and it's actually going to be this one. No, before we do anything, let's actually go and take a tour of the island. Like, the island looks freaking beautiful. Like, tell me this view doesn't look good. Like, it really does look good. So, let me go ahead and run out a vote extremely quickly, and I'll bring it up into this view right around here. Let's actually connect the GPU. Let's go and click on Terrafort, GPU, and let's actually go ahead and go into this engage tool. No, yeah, we don't need the tool. Stop. I'll call this one up. GPU online. Looks really, really good indeed. And yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking from the flight deck. Welcome to, welcome to this place. How do I display capture? Yeah, we'll do this for you. So 757 or not? Like, I really wanted to talk about this a lot earlier, but I didn't though, so that's partly on me. So, like, 757 next, like, I'll have it running there, cause like, yeah, voting, democracy. Alright. Oh, what's this? A ping. I haven't chat. Wow. Alright, so where are we at? Get your roles. Voting. There you go. Check. Alright. I don't know what I'm doing right now because it's just like the passengers are deboarding right now. But yeah, if you want to see the 757 next time, I was actually initially gonna fly the 757 like a long, long time ago. But pretty much what happened was that okay, we've gotten one vote. I'm assuming that more people will vote, so it's Oros, so I'm not waiting, so it's time. It is time. Which one do we go? Oh, we can fly Air Force One, but like, apparently, like, I remember that one time I went on VATSIM, and like, I was like, Air Force One. Like, it's like, people don't like the whole concept of like there being an Air Force One. So, bare metal or normal metal? Let's see. Aventa, British Airways, Delta, 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 Icelandair, TNT, Thomas Air. Okay, we have Lufthansa. We have British, we have American, I think we have Old American, yeah. We have Old American, which is like the bare metal, and if you guys are interested in seeing the bare metal, so be it. Yeah, we have 2 votes so far. Well, 1 vote, if you don't count me. Media. Where's this ping? Alright, pretty much everything just look good. Alright, bare metal or not? Okay, I don't care. I'm flying classic. If you disagree with me, so be it. But we're gonna go into WCR. Winds Robinson. So we are here. Let's go ahead and move the aircraft to another gate that can, I guess. So we'll do gate 4 or whatever it's around there. So we'll do gate 4 for departure. So we'll do MWCR and we'll go ahead and do gate 4. Okay, we'll do RAM 3. RAM 3 is like the best thing that we can get so far. No, we don't want the Embrear. We want the 75. Oh, we could take the MD-80 if we really, really wanted to. That would be a trip, but like we're flying the 757, so so be it. Scattered, match time, and start new flight. I'm a mute. I'm gonna drink some water, hydrate. You know, all about that. There she is. There's this weird thing here. This is great. How do I get rid of this bug? But okay, there it is. Alright, we're in the 757 here, rocking these winglets or no winglets? That is a question I have for you. So, this airport is definitely not made for this aircraft, so let's go and move it back just a bit. Can we just like move a bit? Come on, there you go. That looks good. So winglets or no winglets? We're flying the 757 pencil jet now, so yes. Alright, so what do? We have the 757 here. We are here at the Cayman Islands. It's bare metal. Really, really does look really, really good indeed. So first and foremost, let's go ahead and get our ground handling setup. The mic is quiet for me. Is it? Let me check this out. Alright. Yeah, because then again, I don't really want to be extremely loud. So let me see this. Is this better? Let's see. Yeah, audio is really something that I've really been working on. Like every single stream I talk about, oh yeah, audio has to definitely be a lot better. So let's go and connect two jetways. I'll also make sure to connect this and this and this. We'll also get. Do we really need this? Alright, fine. We'll get one of these here. What else do we need? So we'll connect those. I think if you. Okay, we'll connect all except these. Alright, looks really, really good indeed. So 757 here, beautiful aircraft of course. Let's go and start her up. So battery on. Damn, I have to do this. I have to grab the damn iPad because the 757 has an iPad, which is highly unrealistic. It's super unrealistic. Like it's a 757, it's a retro plane. It's like getting a G1000 or Concorde. It's like putting pineapple on pizza. It's absolutely unacceptable, and I'm not gonna let it pass. So 1, 2, and 1 and 2. We're running Rolls Royce today. Let's go into ground, fuel config, we'll get the fuel truck set up, we'll click on gate configuration, reset correct, yeah, it is reset if you don't talk okay with what I am running. Ground power online, bus size 1, 2, 3, okay, voice change there, that was great. We'll go and set our IRES to navigation. I think we're running GPS right now, so I think we really shouldn't have a problem there. So turn this one on. These are not required right now. We'll turn these also online. These are dot in up right now. We'll set these to normal. We'll turn our packs on because it is quite toasty here in the Cayman Islands. I wonder why the view just changed. Is it because it's sunset? There's no way it's sunset. I am definitely 100% sure it's not sunset. Okay, good. It was just like XPLANE glitching out. Okay, that's great. So, avionics. Okay, there we go. FMA. Okay, let's go ahead and performance impact, heads up map, looks good. Let's go into ground, air conditioning unit, and so far looks good. Alright, air conditioning unit is connected, looks really good. We could turn on one of the hydraulic pumps even though we don't need it. So far, we don't have a flight fan, so it's actually going to make that out really, really quickly. So it's a lot of things we have connected here on the 757. Right. So, what do? Let me actually go ahead and set this to this view. Let me go ahead and set this one to let's set this smaller and set this one to XPLANE. Oh, does that look good? Okay, that looks amazing on stream. Okay, it might lag because like for some odd reason it can't represent, but that looks so damn freaking nice. But yeah, we're flying a 757 on fires. What do you want? Big boy coming through. Holy moly, that's a 777. So I know you own that aircraft, but I would really want you to get a discount because that is definitely a aircraft that is might have fixed it. All right. A 777, like it's not a 747, it's not an Antonov, but it definitely is a big aircraft. So we'll go into SimBrief. I'll reconnect on that to as a freaking 757, American 1475, Boeing 752. And there we go. New flight. Oh, that looks so damn good on stream. That is so good. Someone sent a message. Oh, great. Alright, so we'll do MWCR to Kilo Mike India Alpha. I think we have ATC now because it was getting quite spicy around there. a lot of aircraft flying around the Miami airspace. So let's actually go into 757-300, 200. Rolls-Royce running Rolls-Royce, and we're taking 08 to Rebel runway 09. That's a negative. We'll actually, what runway do you guys want to take? Because we can take runway 27, which was the one we parted from, but then we'd have to taxi on Sierra, or we could land on like the 08, and you know the American gates would be right to our left, or we could just land on runway that one that goes straight through the airport. That's not parallel to anything. So I'm thinking. Oh, okay. Well, we'll do runway 26 left. Yeah, 26 left works for me. Flight plan is pretty much set around here, so pretty much everything does look good. Same flight plan, we're going to be flying over Cuba again. We're going to be paying some visits. We're going to be paying a visit to our Cuban friends. Generate flight plan. And oh my god, that looks hot. Like I don't, that looks really really nice. Like that's like real life right there, like XPLANE-12 right now. But apparently people say that I should get enhanced. Like I'm sure enhanced skyscapes would definitely make it look a lot better. It's only $15. Like it's something that I'm super freaking indecisive on because I'm wanting to get a VR game because I haven't been flying virtual VR like not flying because you can fly in VR. Um, like it definitely is something I've had planned, but like my computer isn't powerful enough to run X-Plane. But I've been wanting to get a game from like my Oculus Quest, which is the VR headset I have. So company route. There's that one trip that I'm doing. Trip at 7. Trip 7 at CHS. Hold up. Trip 7 at CS. Alright, we'll definitely fly in there one day. One day I'll definitely fly into there. Oh, okay, I have a great idea. We'll fly the Dreamlifter. Like, we already flew the Dreamlifter once on stream, but I'm not counting that one. You know why? Since pretty much it doesn't count. Like, we just flew there because Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 wasn't working. I was like, okay, what do we lose if we fly the Dreamlifter into, I think it was like Fortaleza that we were flying into. So that is what we're doing. We'll go back here. SimBrief looks good. We'll go into this. And we're pretty much ready to go with our flight plan. Let's go ahead and set this to display capture, make this extremely large, like so. And we'll go ahead and go into here. Alright, so, what do? We have a flight plan to do. It's a pencil plane. Looks like a mosquito. I'm inspecting the livery because this little thing is kind of killing me a little bit. Like it ain't much, but for me that literally, like because like when I make liveries, I make them to the precision that oh my god, you can, I think you can show them to the actual person that made them in real life, and they'll be like, oh my god, you're really good at this. But yeah, I also like the dirt streaks around there. The registration looks so damn nice. All right, enough about me just like looking at everything. So let's go into here. Let's go ahead and go into plugins. EFP, we'll go into ground, we'll go into Avitab. Yeah, we'll go into flight plan, we'll go into, well, we'll go into everything. That's what we're doing since we have so many, so much stuff to do. Okay, so we'll go into KMI I2ZW. Okay, we already did that one. That's our return leg. So fuel is 18735. 8735. We're not flying that long, so we really don't have to worry about fuel, but so it's good to that. Payload cargo is 06. Okay, we'll leave that as is. We'll put, let's put 5,000. Because then again, I don't want to fly too heavy since we're here, and the runway I think is pretty short, and I don't really want to overrun. So let's go and set this to a good weight, because we're aiming for the zero fuel weight of 76.1. So let's go and set this to 150, 160. Okay, that works for me. 160, yeah, 160 works for me. So that looks good. We're going to go ahead and set unload. Aircraft should be loaded in just a second. I don't want to get the entire aircraft out of the screen, so let's actually try to get this in a manner that you can see the engine and all. But let's go into route. Let's go into company route. That's 757 FMS. Let's go ahead and click on keyboard. I'll click on Kilo Mike MWCR to Kilo Mike India Alpha. Company route, check. Route is loaded. We'll go ahead and click on departure, which will be runway 08. We don't have a star on board, so that means we have to direct to waypoint. Let's go ahead and realize that the entire flight plan has already been loaded here because I used that, and it's not like the Embrear that we did last trip. So it is Curso 5, then it is the transition is already loaded. Okay, that really you really like making my life a lot more easier playing. Really, really appreciate that. So we'll go into Basho Angler. I think this is the entire star that we have programmed in here. We'll go into route. Arrival is ILS. Okay, perfect. So far that looks good. Iris position. Well, that should align in just a second. We'll go back here. GPS position. Perf in it. Cruising altitude for today. We should be able to go quite high up. We have a bunch of step climbs. I'm assuming since it is a 757, that's why. So we'll do 390. I'll go into cost index, which is today 70. Zero fuel weight today is. Zero fuel weight is. We're gonna wait for it to pretty much get ready, and for now, it pretty much is a waiting game, to be honest, because our flight plan is pretty much set up, and it's just like the aircraft, it's being loaded right now. I'll go into liveries. We'll do American. If you do overrun, I'll call the nearest Toys R Us. I'll call the nearest Toys R Us. Man, you're giving me memories of Toys R Us, but unfortunately they closed. So yeah, but you know they say all good things have to come to an end, unfortunately. But yeah, we'll do a cabin tour, because why not? We'll go into the cockpit. We'll go up here. We'll turn this one on to unlocked. What else do we have? So IRS, I think it's already aligned. It is okay. That is really quick. Avionics, yeah, I think. That was so quick. Well, PA, we have that. We can say welcome aboard. We'll run that. So, what do we have? Oh yeah, the ICAS. Yaw dampener 1 and 2, we're taking 08 for departure. Pushback. Okay, so I don't think we should, but in all seriousness, I'll call the Coast Guard. I don't think the American Coast Guard operates here, but if you can, yeah, please call them for us. We don't want to be like that one 747 that overran at KTAC. Alright, looks good.
Ground to cockpit.
It's like British. Is the Cayman Islands British? I never knew that. I'll start with the APU coming on. Looks good. Avitab will go in here, and I think the aircraft is pretty much ready to go. We'll go into charts, airplane. It is, I think, loaded already. Loading aircraft. Okay. APU has been started so far because it should load. And the moment the aircraft loads, we're definitely going to turn on the APU. Turn this one on. It's giving me a fault. Never mind. It's cleared. Iris is pretty much set already. We're going to do a quick cabin tour. So I'll open up the door. It's a pencil plane. Can't expect much. We'll do cabin. That looks better. Let's do more. Right. So here we have the business class seats for pretty much everybody that subscribes to me. We'll sit here. Unfortunately, our business class products are not the best, so you're gonna have to go ahead and check with Captain Shaquille O'Neal for that, since he's flying the 777 from Emirates, and you know it's American. So you know today wasn't the best stream to check out, since you know we're flying the 757 and it's not. Oh, we can go outside. Okay, that's great. We'll check out Carta's engine, since we're running the Carta engine mod. Yeah, it's American. You can expect that good product. Alright, RB211s, really beautiful engines, and they're also really beautiful modeled. Gears really good. The chocks are also, you know, messed up a bit. That's because I'm not using the actual XPLANE-1, not the actual aircraft one. I'm actually using the what's this one called? Damn it, I can't speak today. The ground handling one. That's the one that I was using, and you know, I gotta say this aircraft is really freaking nice. Gear is really well modeled. Like, surely, I'm assuming this should be quote-unquote high res, but you know, on the real aircraft, it should be there. It's possibly just like indicating loads and all. But you know, you have hoist point. I'm assuming that's what you use in the unlikely event. Ah, yeah, of course it is. It's a Carta plane. It's pretty much one of the included engine mods. So pretty much, what happens is that there's like a bunch of freaking decals on it, and I don't like it at all. That's kind of the reason why when I do in fact make liveries. There we go. Power transfer looks good. We'll actually go and set the APU online and off. Oh, that's my bad. I shouldn't turn off the pack. I should have actually just turned this on. Okay, so we'll turn those on. Because like the first one is here, but yeah, these work, but like these three don't work. It's because we don't have, we only have the one, like we only have the first electrical generator, which I believe is the APU, and the other ones are the engines. I don't know. Plane is loaded. Looks good. We'll go ahead and close all doors and hatches. Ground handling looks good. Air conditioning unit, gate config, fuel truck, GPU offline. We'll lock the door. There we go. We'll go ahead and set the position lights, red beacon lights, and these coming online. So far looks really good. A fuel coming online, 1, 2, and 3. Off, 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 looks really good. Let's actually check our hydraulic quantity, since that's actually something that really bugs me all of the time, and it's really low. That's not good at all. So let's go into airplane. Let's go into ground maintenance. There we go. Get that up at 90. I don't know why it always goes down, but you know, it's great that we fixed that.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up. Oh, the flags are also waving. There's no way the Cayman Islands is a province of the UK. It's possibly part of the Commonwealth, but I don't see it as like. It might be, because Australia is quote unquote not part of the UK, but their flag is. I think it has a UK in it. I think it does. And we also have the UK flag there with the Cayman Islands thing there, and the turtle. If there's something at the Cayman Islands, like. If you think about a turtle, I think the first place you think about is the Cayman Islands, and what's wrong with this guy, damn it. What is wrong with this guy? Alright, APU is up and running, let's actually go and clear this one. Okay, we have a problem here. It's not going to clear in time, so let's go ahead and click and hide all. And we should be pretty much set to go. Let's actually go back up here, let's go ahead and click on joystick. Brake. Brake. Auto brake regular, looks good.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed, ready to connect.
Ready to connect. Alright, so we have around, let's see, so fuel today is 4, so we'll have around 4.7 in reserves. Takeoff config, we'll do flaps 15 for departure, we'll do 65 here. We're doing toga, not too confident. We're gonna start V speeds here, 138, 132, 125, really slow. I really feel like I'm flying an Embrear, to be honest, but we're also going to set our trim to 2.5. I think it's connected. Not connected yet, at least. So assuming this one is 3, 2.9. So this is 9, and then this has to be 2.9. Looks really good. APU is set up so far.
So connected and bypass pin inserted.
Release parking brake. Parking brake released. Looks really good.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Fuel signs on. And we're going to avionics, in flight, PA, we'll do towards auto. And we'll start up engine number. We'll start up engine number 2. You know, that's how we normally do it on this. We'll do the safety demonstration. Same old boys. Engine starting up, we'll try to hear it. Darn, I have to introduce some damn fuel. Okay, we'll go into this monitor. Oh, no wonder the engine's not going to start because I forgot to turn off the packs. I would say the 757 is like a mini, like a large 737. That's at least how I treat it. But oh, and I'm also ready. So let's set this to both, and that should do the trick.
The Boeing 757-241 has 10 emergency exits. 4 forward.
And we'll go ahead and make sure to introduce some fuel right around here.
Please take a few
and we'll listen to that. Alright, so I'm a little bit concerned. Like the sounds and all are great, but we have a problem. As you can clearly see, we're too big. The engine is directly over the grass. I'm assuming that when it starts up, it's going to pick up a lot of the debris, but I'm kind of glad that. Can I do a single engine taxi? But I don't know. I don't know the procedure on this one. Like I could try to do one, but that's the problem. The 757 is too big.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Parking brake is set. Alright.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
That's fine. How much is one of these RB211s anyway? That's my thing. Alright, ground looks good. How much is an RB211? You know, we definitely might have just killed the entire engine right now because of that shenanigan we had going on there. We're going to start that RTO engine starting up. The AGT really spools up extremely quickly, which is, I think, unrealistic in my opinion. Not just like unit, just 1013 looks good. Unfortunately, the standby instrument is not active. Really disappointed in that. There we go. Generator number 1 is active, as you can see by the flashing screens. We should wait on that in just 8 seconds. Looks good.
So is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the right. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Okay, I'll explain that later. Alright. Door connected, looks good. Engine looks stable. Right pack, left pack. Okay, turning that on. 2 pack, may you rest in peace. Isolation pack coming offline. APU off. Taxi lights on, and we are pretty much ready to go. Alright. Looks really good. Flap set at 215. 1, 2, 3, 15. Looks good. We're gonna go ahead and do a quick flight control test. We'll set this one to this. Full left, full right, full forward, full backward, full rudder left. Let's do it from the exterior. Full left, full right, full forward, full backward, full rudder left, and full rudder right. Flight control test has been completed with 0 anomalies. 40 me, that's on manual right now. As a matter of fact, let me go down here. I think we're running the LCD, I think, because like there's like different ones. So we'll go ahead and configure that. Flight directors 1 and 2 will climb up to 10,000 initially. We'll set this 1 and 2 as a matter of fact. Only VNAV for now. We have to go ahead and fly runway heading 08 here. I also love like the little details on here. Like if you move it really fast, it starts to jiggle. Like it really is really nice in my opinion. Flight directors online, looks really good indeed. APU is coming offline. Everything does look really good. Introduce some fuel and off we go. Speed brakes are armed. APU generator off. Yes, that is fine. And off we go. Alright, that sounds like really quiet because I was expecting like the... Like you can definitely hear the spool up of the RB211s, but like there's also a sound pack, and it's actually the one that I used on the A350, which is a Mango Studios one. But yeah, van sound. This looks a lot louder, I like it. Looks good. Gonna be following this line, we're gonna go ahead and enter this runway. I'm assuming there's no one flying around here. What does that thing say? The Cayman Islands bid you farewell. Oh my god, what a detail. I wonder if it says welcome to the Cayman Islands on the other side. That is such a nice detail. Bye Cayman Islands. Does it say it? Oh my god, it does. That is so nice. Welcome to Owen Roberts International Airport. There we go. That is such a damn nice little detail. Really is. Cayman Island traffic, American 1475, lining up runway 08. As a matter of fact, we are backtracking to runway 08. Please do not land. Because if you land, you're gonna have a Pan Am, and you don't want to have one of those. So, that is such a damn nice little detail. The Cayman Islands bid you farewell. So damn nice. That's a screenshot. Alright, off we go. Here we go. Should probably make a ping. I don't want to ping people too much because, you know, people do get upset if they get pinged too much. That's why probably don't do that. So no slides, hunting lights offline. Turn off lights not required. We're actually going to go ahead and don't need that. Alright, looks good. Backtracking all the way. That's what we're doing. I was gonna type something here. Streamlabs, stream video pings. City, go check it out. Okay, there you go. That's enough of an announcement. I don't want to announce too many stuff because I don't want to ping like 5 times. Like, okay, we're in the aircraft. We're pushing back. Okay, that's a ping. We're about to take off. That's a ping. We took off. That's a ping. You really have to not do that, in my opinion, because it can get really annoying and cause people to leave. But that can also be related to the lack of activity, because why are you going to be in a Discord server on limit? Well, when the limit is 100, you're going to be in a Discord server where it's really not that active. Right, so winglets. So let me ask this question: winglets or no winglets? Because we can really change that during flight, and if you really wanted to see that, not in flight, so set that to toga. Okay. Starting our turn here. Right, so I may or may not have just committed an oopsie. So my dad came in, well, the flight attendant, I'm gonna call it. So pretty much a flight attendant came in, offering some pizza. So I guess we're gonna have pizza on this leg. So that means after his departure, I'm gonna be team. So, oh, now it's terrible. It doesn't want to move. Don't tell me I have to go toga. Come on, don't tell me. Terrible. It's not gonna turn now. I need this aircraft to turn. We could like do this. No way. Okay, that works. It's like not the expected outcome, but I guess that works. That definitely works for me. Okay, we'll slow the spoilers. Okay, that was really interesting, but I think we should have better mobility now. So if we really wanted to, we could continue with our turn. I just hate how, you know, this aircraft really doesn't like the grass, and it's like the second time we're on the grass, so I feel kind of bad for this aircraft. There you go, we're pretty much ready to go line up and wait. So pretty much we are about to depart. What's a trip we have to do? We have to fly into Fly Guy Senior because he made Stewart. I think he also made like another. He also made Montego Bay. Really interesting show about flight called Montego Bay, flight 828. So looks good. Spoilers. Spoilers arm looks good. LUTs looks very good. And cabin crew, please go ahead and prepare cabin crew seats for takeoff. PA.
Cabin crew, please take your seats for takeoff.
Here we go. Toga. Here we go. Toga. Opa. I like this. I like this spool up of the RB12, but we're out of here. We are definitely out of here. And I love how the condensation is like really prevalent here on the 757 because it's flight factor and they really put their heart and soul into this aircraft. But talking about heart and soul, I'm not putting my heart and soul into the center line since we're definitely out of here. But yes. One, rotate. Here's coming up, and we're out of here. So I wouldn't say like we definitely used up. We definitely ended up. If you want to call it using less of runway, like we definitely used kind of like we almost used the entire runway. Like normally you not use as much, but I guess that works. Flaps coming up, trees are on the background, looks really nice. Continue our climb rate already around here. I guess we could engage the autopilot VNAV speed. It should continue on the flight path already. What do we have? We'll turn those on for now. Landing altitude is not that. It's like 90. It's not even 90. It's like less than 20. I'm gonna go with 20. Looks good. 060, and let's actually try to direct to a waypoint now. Let's go down here. Direct to direct execute. Let's go ahead and direct to that. LNAV coming online, and we are out of here. We are definitely out of here. Oh, dynamic blinds. Damn you, dynamic blinds. Don't you just say that when you have dynamic blinds and they decide to like... Okay, I'll turn them off. It's really getting a little bit annoying. So we'll go into ground, we'll go into airplane, dynamic blinds. Okay, we'll just turn it on for realism. Never mind. Okay, we'll go into airplane, dynamic blinds. Dynamic blinds. Now, don't tell me all of the blinds here are like off now. Isn't that great? We're out of here. Oh my! Can you stop freaking closing the blinds? Damn it! Don't tell me I'm gonna have to do like this really weird awkward view. Okay, that one works. for me. For now, I'm gonna go ahead and eat some food, and yes. Alright, so the aircraft is extremely loud, so it's going to tune it down just a bit. Gonna go into the... what's a view we can do? We'll do this view. I really don't care about the audio, so I'll be right back in just a minute since I have to go eat. So, see ya. I'm back. So, where are we at? Where are we at? Okay, let me check this out. Where are we even at? Let me see. Toggle flight, maps. We should be over Cuba and just... Okay, yeah, perfect. Okay, we haven't even flown over Cuba yet. Okay, so, let's go and take a look at our FMS. So, FMS is saying insufficient fuel. That's pretty much every single flight I do with this one, it gives me that bug. I don't know if it's a bug at all, but I think it is. Let's go and disconnect that. Right, so let's see. So current Zulu time is 16:51. Yeah, but that's like my local time. So how much is that in local time? So that is 21. Okay, so that's in 1 hour and around 10 minutes. We will be landing. I think we're at a cruising altitude right now. It looks really, really nice. Blue skies all the way. That's how we like it. We're not even at a cruising altitude yet. That's great. QNH 2992. Looks good. Landing lights haven't been shut off yet. We'll go back into Kilo Mike India Alpha. We do not have ATC, unfortunately. So let's go back into Kilo Mike India Alpha. 5 feet. Talks off for like 15 feet, but it's fine. I'm gonna set it to 0. 0 is like the best place that I can say, but like. I want to like go into like another subject. So think about it this way. So you know how global warming kind of exists, and it's like a problem in our society. 5 feet, nearly 5 freaking feet. Yeah, like 5 feet from water. Like you open up a hole in Florida, and there, like you literally continue for like 1 feet, and you find water. I see that as a really, really big problem, and definitely something we really should have addressed as civilization really, really long time ago. But you know, sometimes people here they learn bad things happen. Okay, so it's VORs when we need them. Weather radar. Oh yeah, we have weather radar. I'm sure you guys like the 747 has its own weather radar, so, and it's really cool. So yeah, there's no weather here, but yeah, it does in fact have its own cool little weather radar. Traffic TCAS is also coming online. Decision height, we can actually set that right now. Let's go into Kilo Mike India Alpha. We're expecting the ILS approach from 26 left, which means in theory that we will be approaching at the altitude of. So that is QNH, it is Brasil 1091. Brasil 1091, heading off 272. Okay, we'll scroll back the other way. Yeah. Global warming really has to be addressed. It is unfortunate that species are dying because we decided to be killing self. 210 QNH is set so far. Looks really not QNH. Decision height has been set. We're running with the barometer. I think it only has barometer. I don't think it's really been affected. I think whatever. There really isn't anything to do. The rain repellent unfortunately does not work. There's also something here, like stuff that doesn't work, it tells you dotting up, and sometimes it is realistic that the aircraft they probably Auton doesn't have it, like rain repellent. You have wipers for that. I'm not going to turn them on since we're on a plane right now, so yeah. Let's see, what were you gonna do? Let's go. Oh, 8 likes, guys. Thank you very much. Oh, we have Miami approach. Okay, perfect. So we're expecting to arrive in around. Is my time unit set to real time? Okay, so it is set to real time, and we have the Zulu time here, and I was just stupid and I didn't look. Progress 2138. So last time now we'll be touching down in Miami. Beautiful, beautiful, nice city, of course. And how does this really look? It looks it's a damn dynamic lines that are disappointing, but I would say. There you go. Oh no, isn't there like a glitch that you can do that you can like glitch through like the windows? But I think that might be on like the 300 variant. There we go. That doesn't work. We'll do that one view we did last stream. Just keep it down there. Looks really nice. In total, I would say like the flight factor bacons they're okay. It's just like some certain aspects that are like a little bit weird, but overall, I'd give them like a 10 out of 10. To be honest. Just the 757 is such a large aircraft, so you have to pan out really, really a lot to get through. I'll do this view. This view will definitely compensate heavily since that is the runway that we're going to be landing on. and since it's actually facing the airport to the left, that means we'll get good views. I wonder if they really modeled the probably they model this mostly because it's everything but necessary. You don't really need a Donut. Okay, Donut, welcome. Yeah, I was just gonna ramble about the 757, but yeah, Donut, welcome to the stream. I just had food, so my voice may sound a little bit weird, but yeah, Donut, welcome to the stream. We're on the Pencil Jet today. We're flying. We actually already flew. We flew from Miami to the Cayman Islands, and now we're flying back to what's this place called? Yeah, we're flying from Miami to Cayman Islands back to Miami. And you know, people decided that we're gonna be in the Pencil Jet now, so you know, we're in the Pencil Jet now. But yeah, welcome Donut to us as well. Keep us down below us. It looks really nice indeed. It's nice, I would say. It's not like it's just islands and stuff, and I don't know much about Cuba. Like, surely there's a communist regime there, but you know, unfortunately, there's always pros and cons and everything. Like, let's see something I can use as an example. The aviation industry. So it was really looking good. Well, let me rephrase that. The aviation industry was really looking good and all until COVID hit. But also, you can also use the whole example I talk. Yeah, the aviation industry helps build other industries because it also helps transfers of it. But then you can use the thing called, oh yeah, jet fuel and stuff. It kind of kills the environment. But yeah, we're flying the 757 today, and you know, it really is interesting that I talk about killing the environment, because I'm literally flying a 757 which is like not supposed to be fuel efficient, and a lot of people are kind of deciding to take them out of their fleet. I remember American took them out of their fleet, but yeah, pretty much they're replacing the 757s, pencil liners, with the good old, what's it called? The pencil liners with the A321s, which is Modest here. Pardon me, yeah. Modest here, never miss. Olive Aviation, welcome to the stream. Did you check the DMs about the fly for a cause thing that I was planning out, because I decided to, essentially speaking, set up a fundraiser that kind of is supposed to raise funds and also raise cancer awareness, and you know, we're going to be having a group flight possibly at the end of the month, and you know, I was asking you, since I know you have like 1K subs, if you could like help me out advertising this, because you don't want to have an event that no one flies to. So, you know, maybe we can even get some VATSIM. Maybe we can even get a VATSIM event going on. I'll clean up my uncle's house in a computer room, and I got to take home some rampy. Okay, what a deal. You know, that is such a freaking deal. So you cleaned out your uncle's house and a computer room, and I got to take out some RAM. Is your uncle like a computer nerd, if you want to call it that? Because RAM and an original. Oh, okay. And an original Xbox. But like, do you really need it? Because I think what you really need is the graphics card, because you have a 970. Like, it works. Like, definitely speaking, I would continue having, because if I had a 970, I wouldn't complain. I have a 1070, so yeah. But yeah, pretty much that's just that. And as a matter of fact, it is kind of killing me the fact that the original flight factor. What did I click? Yeah, it's kind of killing me a little bit that the original flight factor. The person that painted this livery forgot to essentially paint part of the nose, and that kind of does kill me a little bit as a livery painter, because it's something that I do and I really value accuracy and all, and to see something so minuscule, like it is so minuscule, yeah, it kind of brings fury against me. Like, it just really upsets me a little bit that, come on, you painted such a good livery, but you miss out on this. But it just might be me. But it might be, yeah, it just might be me. Yeah, overall I really like this livery, bare metal and all. I actually flew an American on the bare metal. I think it was like the 737. I think I flew it from JFK to Venezuela. Back when Venezuela was an okay country, now apparently it's gotten to the point so bad that all the criminals have left, and apparently it's gotten to the point that it's so bad that all the criminals have left. Like, you think, like, damn, it's really sad, because Venezuela was one of those places that had a lot of what's it called, a country that had a lot of potential. Unfortunately, it was ruined by a revolution that happened in 1997 or sooner, But there's a lot of stuff that kind of surrounds that, and I don't really want to talk about politics, because what does politics have on an aviation channel where we're supposed to fly planes? But you know, it's an aviation channel. What can I say? To be honest, most of these streams are pretty much just like what's that one category in Twitch which is like let's talk or something like that. Like it's just like chat. Like it literally is a chat. Yeah. But you know, because there really isn't much to do apart from that, since I'm normally flying the Concorde, but I'm not flying it today. But yeah, Cuba down there, looking really spicy down there. Yeah, Cuba's down there, looks nice. I wonder if we're gonna fly over the Havana. Probably won't be flying over the Havana, unfortunately. Oh, we are. Oh, we're not exactly gonna be flying over the Havana. We could direct to the Havana VOR, and then from there just like go through here and do some VOR. Pardon me, okay. Oh, some pilot message me. Alright, let's see. Let me go and set this to explain. Yes, I was saying we could direct to the Havana VOR, and then from there just do some flights. That's nice how the La Havana. Yeah, it doesn't work. So the people that use VATSIM, if you're looking at chat right now, listening to me, of course, I have a question. How do you guys use VATSIM on Mac? Because I have a friend that's trying to, you know, trying to play. I love Aviation Land. Okay, that's great. Yeah, I'm trying to. Because like, there's this person on my Discord server that is trying to, you know, VATSIM on Mac, but it's Mac, so it is really complex, I guess. Oh, another ping. What's this? No way. Progress. Oh yeah, there's also another person that's making a 777. It looks really, really nice. Really does look really nice. But yeah, I'm gonna be in the 747 next trip. Like, I could, technically speaking, do like a flight after this one, but well, what's the point, to be honest? But yeah, Miami Center, not Miami Center, Miami Approach is online, so we can pretty much talk to them when we get around their airspace, which should be in around. I'm gonna give it 30 minutes. Like, it's a really short flight from this place to Miami, and I think we're gonna have full approach, and I think they changed the runways. Okay, so I think they're landing. Okay, they're landing runway 09 now, so I'll definitely have to configure that really quickly. Departure, arrival, plan runway 09. Course 05, execute, go to legs, grid, transition, looks good. And there we go. Alright, so pretty much everything does look good. We have Miami Approach, we're definitely going to talk to them. I was expecting to land runway 26 left, but unfortunately we're landing runway 09er. It's not that big of an issue. It's like, well, not 09er. Like, it really doesn't matter. If we did land on the runway that was 08 or like 09er, especially 09er, it would have been a longer taxi. And if we landed on runway 26 right, 26 left, and runway 27, it would have also been an even longer taxi. But I guess runway 08 left, that works for me. Like, I'm not complaining. Kind of, it's so simple to fix some stuff. You're just like, okay, I'll click the button, and activate. It's so simple in aircraft nowadays. It's not like a Concorde that you have to verify that its coordinates are accurate, that you have enough fuel. It is really interesting. So what do you guys think of XPLANE-12 since that one is supposed to come out? Well, it looks so damn nice. Yeah, it looks so damn nice because there's these people called Stratosphere Simulations. Like, as a matter of fact, I think one of these days, like, the actual developer showed up here, and it was so freaking nice. They're working on a 777, and it's freeware, and it looks so damn nice. Really does. Throttling back. We have fuel, right? Do we have fuel? Oh, our top descent is so close. What a trip. About to land. Even there, we're gonna go and turn these off. Should have turned these off a long time ago, but I didn't. So that is on me. We're gonna go into terrain radar. We're gonna go into ground handling, ground AP. We're gonna go into operation. There we go. We're gonna go here. We're gonna go ahead and set on level off. It's just like these little details. You click on that, and then you have the PA in use. That is so nice in my opinion. far, so I believe we're over the airport right now. I think we should be. Okay, that's definitely a military base or something. 40 nautical miles, we're going to set this down to 20 nautical miles, and as you can see, we are about to start our descent. Fly 380 route, everything does a good. Climb 123, looks really, really good indeed. It's going to get some motor in just a second. We're going to set our flat speed right around there. ILS frequency has been set 090, and it has also been set. As a matter of fact, there is a checklist on board on this one. I don't really use it that much, but we can skim through it. Oxygen test, yeah, we have to do that. Descent. Do abnormal. There we go. Abnormal. What a name. What actually? Packs off, take off. Oh no, I see what it is. Okay, amplified. Amplified. CDU pre-flight, before taxi, approach, descent. Cabin altitude set, ECAS messages, recall. Oh, wait. Recall. How do you recall on this? So, okay, there we go. Recall. ICAS messages, recall, check. Oh, okay, so I just recalled them. Set, recall, arrival, insult in the FMS, renew ILS frequency 2, landing flag set in FMS, BREF, enter, destination light set, auto brake, we'll do auto brake, and descent checklist has been completed. Great, looks really, really good indeed. Alright, so let's go into data. Let's go into airport. We don't need all of that. We're also going to tune our Miami frequency, which is 124.850. 124.850. Looks good. So far, looks really, really good for our approach so far. As a matter of fact, I think we might get a sunrise arrival, and I actually want to get a sunrise arrival because they're really beautiful. So let's go ahead and do this view. Yes, we'll do that view. Alright, so top of the sun is coming up closer and closer. Cabin crew, please go ahead and set the signs for landing. Before descent, looking really good. Everything looks good. The checklist has been ran through. Looks good. Looks also good. And we've got around 20 nautical miles, actually 15, I think, until we land. So far, looks good. We don't need reserve brakes. TME automatic looks really good. If we click on this too much, it should brake. There we go. That looks great. It's like these Easter bugs that are so damn nice. It really is. There. Set it back to its original position. Since it is a little bit later on here, let's go ahead and set the glare shield lights just a bit. Something. Okay, we don't need that. Let's go and turn light overhead right a bit. Floodlights not required. Dome lights just a bit. Actually, you know what we need is a glare shield light, so let's go ahead and set this one to the maximum, I think. But even then, it isn't really doing anything, so let's go and set this one to the maximum. We don't need that one. It's just like this little area that needs a little bit of lighting, so let's go into door and off you go. Looks good. There really is something about this microphone that I don't like at all. Like, it makes me sound so weird, even though I don't really sound like that, and it's so weird. Like, I've definitely considered using other options to make this a little better, but I'm not really planning on losing some frames to that. So push. That doesn't work. That's great. My immersion is absolutely destructed. Absolutely destructed. Alright, top of the sun coming up in just a second. We'll go ahead and set this to 10, and everything does so good. Let's actually go and reset the amps and the altitude down to 3000. If we get closer to the airport, they'll be able to tell us. Well, the ATC, the air traffic control, will be telling us what runway we can expect for arrival. 08, I guess. Zeroing works for me, I guess. Okay, let's actually go down to 7,000. 6,000 is like a good number. Set to 6,000. Okay, fine. We'll set to 7,000 since it's so interested in that. So let's go ahead and go into EFB checklist charts. Looks really, really good indeed. PA start to it looks good. So waiting on this, we still are waiting for that to get lower and lower and lower. As you can see, it's getting closer and closer. Everything does look good. 380 QNH there should be a good. What is the QNH here in Miami? So it is 299 or so. We should be descending, but for some no wonder VNAV was off. Why? Okay, throttling back, FMS message, insufficient fuel, drag required, we'll be fine. Flaps 1, rudder brake 1 looks good, spoilers are disarmed, looks really good, trim is also in the green, that looks really good. Cabin crew, will ding them in the back.
I have nothing to say.
Of course, alright. Looks really good. I don't know what this USB thing, I'm assuming this is like the HF frequencies that they would normally use for across the pond, but I don't know how to use them at all, so we're just gonna leave them as is. But did I tell you that since it's a 757, it's actually got some working, I think, circuit breakers there. I've really never tried them, so can't really say anything. But yeah, down we go. We are having a deviation of 1,600. I'm sure ATC will definitely make our life easier and give us like a Victor vector, if you call it like that. Let's go into, yeah, so I decided to start up this thing called Say No to Cancer fundraiser, which is pretty much a group flight that we're going to be hosting possibly by the end of the month that will pretty much raise awareness and cancer funds hopefully, and you know, that's a plan. 360 units, 29907 looks really good. EBX fly over 330, we have to be there, albeit we're definitely going to miss that, but we'll be fine. I love how it's calculating the altitude that we're going to be crossing this way because we decided to send a lot higher than we wanted to. That is really odd. It's not showing up the, because it's just directing to that, but in reality it should like do like this entire thing where it flies over the airport and then the agency tells you like, okay, turn around and then land on that runway. It really should be doing that. That's odd. What does this feel? We'll do this for now, it looks nice, yes. Alright, so I'm gonna get something to drink. My voice is like not having a blast right now, so we're gonna go ahead and set this view right around here. We'll turn on display capture so we can go ahead and capture some better displays, so I'll be right back in just a second. Alright, so I'm back, got some water, you know, there's nothing like good water. Oros 1505, Oros, I'm gonna call it Oros, because saying numbers is like kind of weird. It's lame, that's a word. Yeah, it's a Pento plane, we're about to land in Miami, ATC's online. I love this view, like I don't know what I did, but like my X-plane looks so damn nice, and this is all freeware here, except the plane of course. That's like $92, like I remember that one, because I was in class and I was like, the reason I bought this was that I wanted a freighter, and I was like, okay, so I need another aircraft, and I have $92. I don't see another use for this, so I was like, okay, I'll just buy it. So then I bought it, and I have zero regrets. It's a really nice aircraft. I bought the $92 one because you know the enhanced avionics are not worth it in my opinion. Just what if I set to real time? Because in real life, it is kind of like sunset light, but it isn't. It's alright. So I'll do this for you. Alright. So yeah, we're in a pencil right now. Weather radar is picking up some stuff to our left, and that is not a problem because we're landing over there. Miami VOR should have been picked out already, 78.99 miles. Let's go ahead and look at Discord. Okay, Discord's nothing. How many likes are around? So we are at 9 likes. We need one more, man. One more until we reach 10. Isn't that great? We have traffic in front of us. He's ahead of us, and he's moving, I think, westbound. I think the same direction. I can't see the direction, but yeah. Alright, looks really good. Weather radar to our right, left, whatever it's called, it is acting up. We're gonna continue with this timing. I would have definitely wanted to like another time, but like the views were so hot. Like I decided to like turn it back a little bit so we can get a really nice view here. But yeah, this guy's definitely headed over there. He probably just departed Miami and is headed up to Atlanta. I'm sure of it. Let me see this. Let me go ahead and check this out. So that's us, and then that's him. Okay, so he's headed to Chicago. Not Chicago. Let me lock my door, damn it. Right, so as I was saying, yes, there is Chicago. What is going on down there? I have to end up locking my door. Alright, I'm back. So, what did I miss? Alright, so let me go ahead and set this to another view. Let's go ahead and go into display capture as always. Haven't contacted ATC yet. I'm actually willing to push it back here, but it's like an hour that I'm pushing it back by, so alright, so out of all of these, so far we're about to land Lighting and all, trying to get it freaking perfect to like get a nice little sunrise around. But I think if we just leave it on real time, we might actually get it. I just have to shift it up for like 10 minutes. 10 minutes is really the thing that kind of doesn't change it. To always put a beat up per bed. That's great. Okay. So what do we have? Checklist. What's the music? What is the music doing? So close it off. 5 volts for a 757 next like. Will that age really good? We're flying the 757 right now. Right. So let's see. Let me look at the FATS map. So we're about to enter his airspace or their airspace. So let's go ahead and go to 124 decimal 850. I'm approaching American 1475 on the passing 12,000. Can remember the star we're on.
American 1475.
Oh, it's this guy.
I'm gonna be closing, unfortunately, sir. You can continue on the Unicom.
Roger, on Unicom 122.8. Bye bye. Damn it. Closed. It's fine. For a second, I thought that we had hope and we'd be flying. We'd be getting ATC, but unfortunately, life isn't fair and stuff like that can occur. See, let me rethink this because realistically speaking, we have to go ahead and look at this. Come on, we need one more like until reaching flight radar 24. Yeah, as I was saying, let's go into flight radar. That's what I normally use for this. Yes. What airport is this? This is, oh yeah, last time I was here I checked out Cayman Islands because I wanted to know what airport was used. Alright, so definitely the information changed, so we're definitely taking runway. Ooh, I know an even better runway. Okay. Frames are also dying too, so that's even worse. Let's go ahead and plan for another runway, which is, we can take, yeah, we'll take 09er. 09er is a good runway. For now, let's go ahead and continue with our descent so far. Passing 3,000, 10,000. I guess we can pretty much set this to 3,000. We'll set this to 3,500. We'll set to 4,000, because why not? It's 299.7 right around here. There we go. Idle VNAV speed. It's gonna follow those. I think it's gonna follow those restrictions that are in place. I think it's reducing its speed. Okay, that's great. Let's go ahead and go over here. 299.7. There we go. Looks really good. Approach and everything does look really, really good. Landing lights 1 and 2 coming online, and yeah, looks really good. The air regulator down here, really, really colorful. I think the Orsos never nail it because it's like really, really awkward with the colors. I don't understand why, but like it looks so weird. It looks like Fruit Loops, in my opinion. But yes. Let's see. Where's Chrome Avenue? Because if I can localize Chrome Avenue, then I'll know where to go to. Let's see. Alright, so we're definitely a long way out. So plan is we're gonna continue on whatever flight plan we're on right now. I don't understand why the frame's finally back on G. I took apart PSU and cleaned it. Good luck. Hopefully that wasn't a faulty PSU, but you know, great man. I would really want to go to like my uncle's house and be like, oh yeah, I help you clean and then I'll get a PSU. That's freaking amazing, man. But yeah, we're flying the pencil jet. Olive Aviation, I know you're plane spotting. Plane spotter. Have you ever spotted this aircraft at the airport that you spot at, or no? Just sunsets are like so beautiful in my simulator. I don't know why, but like it really does a good job at them. So do my frames. Frames are like 45, but for some odd reason it looks like really low on the frames. So let's go ahead and do this view, and so far it looks really good. Really slow right now, nothing much to do since we're still descending, but so far with 240 knots we could go flaps 1, but the flaps limits on here aren't really, come on, we're getting, so 2230 Zulu, come on, fly some miles, okay, that's great. Yeah, so we have grid, which is like the initial approach fix for the ILS 09er for today. We should be, oh, the highway that I said that's the normal one that everybody approaches over. That's the one we're going to be approaching over, so that's great. Traffic, nothing to worry about. At ERD and my hometown. Well, your hometown, you don't really get 757s, you just get Embrears all the time, I think. Like, I'm just going off by like what you told me, but might be wrong. Maybe things have changed and you're getting A380s nowadays. Floodlights. Alright, looks good. We have green over there, so that's good. There's like a really bad weather right around here, and you can see it by the clouds, even though you know, I don't, the clouds, like, there should be really hard turbulence here, but there really isn't. That's a X-Plane on this, because their plugin, I think, is really accurate to what it is, but yeah. Looks good. We've got 27.3 nautical miles, passing 7,300. Let's go ahead and slow down even more. There we go. 3,000 feet at grid, so that is 3,000. What was that? 4,000, because I'm sure that if we reach here, it's not going to even be 4,000. So we're just going to hold 4,000, then intercept the glide slope. Oh, you did? Okay, that is really surprising. A 757 as a charter, like. As a matter of fact, you remember when I did that vote that it was like either the Embrear to the Cayman Islands or we fly from, I think it was like Dulles to like your hometown, and I was like, well, it wasn't like that, and it was like, the reason why I decided to go on that one was mostly because I know you only get Embrears, so that's really why I did that. 200 nautical miles, grid is in sight, airport is in sight, not yet. Drawing quality here is okay, but it's not really, it doesn't really matter, like. It's not like Phoenix Sim, which is simulating pixels and then comes along fly by wire, and kind of like I think, in my opinion. Okay, my dog wants to leave. I'll be back. Yeah, a football team. I don't know what type of football. Is it like American football or like normal football? I'm kidding. Yeah, it's possibly American football since that is pretty much what you guys get. Alright, looks really good. Everglades down below. Grid is in sight, I think. Airport is not in sight, but we can see an Air France. No, it's an Air France over there. Really, you have to say it with the accent. It's not proper French. Biggest planes we have calling out my way. A330 and 767. 767. And then I would say the MD-11 would have been so epic to see. Like an MD-11 there. Like your airport is like really tiny, and I think your hometown is also like really tiny. But yeah, there's a freaking F1s over there. F1s. Oh my god, I really shouldn't do that. And the F1s isn't even parked at the correct date. It's a ripoff. I think the guy just landed. He's probably flying an A350 because there was like American football. Yeah, I know. Yeah, talking about, you know, normal football. I heard from Paulo because I know he's been like doing his own thing, you know, there and where he lives. It's an F1's 90. Yeah, he definitely, whoever's flying the plane right now, that's not where you park at. You normally park at right over there in real life, but you know, whoever said you have to be realistic. Alright, getting closer and closer, really looks good. I have the 767 on my video on my channel. I'll check that one out. If you guys haven't checked out All of Aviation, you know, he makes videos, Roblox videos too, but special aviation videos. Really nice. Alright, what do we have? Looks good. Cabin crew, let's go ahead and click on before landing. We'll go into 767, we'll go into checklist, we'll go into PA, we'll go into before landing.
Ladies and gentlemen, in a few minutes our aircraft will land at the destination airport. For your safety, we ask you to remain seated.
Oh, that's probably what I hit, left FMS switch. Alright, 12 on that, looks really good indeed. Airport is in sight. It's an F-Hans over there. I'm gonna tune down the lights a little bit better. Is the F-Hans just like parked there? Okay, I really need to stop the accent because people might take it as offensive, but there's not a single French person that I've ever talked to without the accent. But... oh, it's probably that one A320 because they actually fly an A320 into here. Air France, they really do that. Air France, the French plane. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna call them for now on. 1734. Real time, we might as well do that. Flaps. Okay, we're definitely too high. Let's go and slow down a little bit more. Wait, you're not. Over speed, of course, I know this plane. Field inside. Trying to continue with the glide slope right now, even though. There you go, we should start descending in just a second. We're definitely overspeeding the flaps just by a bit, but so far looks really good. Alright, I'm gonna head out, gonna play some games. See ya. Alright, see ya, man. Gonna make the announcement. frame issues. That's great. Let's go and look back at this one. We're definitely a little bit higher on the approach so far, but I think so far we should be fine. Grid is right there. So far, quote unquote, on the glide slope, we should be okay. That's probably why I didn't do that, because at grid we have to be at 3000. So plan is we're gonna go ahead and slow down even more, set our speed to 160 knots, and go ahead and verify that. 165. Let's go and slow it down a bit. Let's do 1500. Let's do 1000 feet per minute. That should do the trick. Flaps down. Feedback set, and we should be pretty much ready to land. Oh, here's the okay, so some side spotting. This is Calle Ocho. This is the infamous Calle Ocho. This is the Mikazuki Games and Casino. I think this is like a prison over there. Yeah, I think that's a prison. I always, like, when I used to go to school, like, over there, we'd always go on this avenue called Chrome Avenue. But yeah, that's Kilo Mike India Alpha right over there. Miami traffic, American 1475 on a final from runway 09er. Looks good. We'll go ahead and lower the gear around. Let's go and set this to the Dolphin Mall VOR, which should be the 113.90. Okay, we'll set it to 5 nautical miles, and then around 5 nautical miles we'll go. No, tell you what, I'm gonna lower the flaps, lower the gear when we are about the Dolphin Mall, since that's what they normally do. I'm surprised, why are we not on the glide slope yet? I remember setting the correct frequency, I think. Ref 092, no wonder I forgot to set this 1110.9er. 092, my bad. Oh no. Tell me we can still get on the localizer. Because we had a runway change, so I definitely forgot that one. Holy, okay. This is not good at all. 070, and we'll try to get the approach mode set up once again. So it is 1110.092. That looks better now. That was a really messed up thing, but we're actually gonna be able to fly over. I think that's Calle Ocho. We're gonna be able to fly over. Hold. What an approach! Like there hasn't been a single flight that I haven't had an issue flying. Isn't that great? Either way, we're doing visual. Got this in sight. Looks really good indeed, and we'll go and make our call in just a second. That's my liftoff. Miami traffic, American 1475, short final runway 09er. If you could please vacate all of the vacate runway 09, whatever aircraft is online, please do that. It's a terrible call, but I'll take it. Gears coming down. Sort of correct for the mistake that we made, and we're going down. Not early, of course. Gear not down. Yeah, the gear is coming down, so that is an odd mistake that this aircraft is saying. Overspeed, yes, I understand. But pilot error, you don't want to commit those errors. Dolphin Mall is down there. We're going to be following whatever this road is, all the way until we reach the Palmetto, and then from there we're going to be landing runway 09er. Either we have like a really hard crosswind, or I'm really bad at flying, but this is really interesting. Okay, the airfon's just departed. What aircraft even was that? That was a 777, that's great. Following our approach procedure, looks good. The guy departed the wrong runway, that's great. Frames are also terrible, but okay.
1000.
Check. I could do a runway change, albeit I'm really far away to do that, so I'm gonna continue with my approach. Looks really positive so far. Flaps are full, outer brake is set, speed is also set. Typically American really wouldn't land here, but sometimes they do. I think the Embrears like land here, but like primarily they would use the other runways. But yeah, and normally, yeah, I would say 09er isn't used as much, like it's more or less your 8 and to your left and like the other ones, but you never know. Definitely a little bit low. Okay.
500.
Checked. sound flaps are full. Checklist complete. Turn off following the poppy lights right here. Disconnect. Okay, we don't care. Really couldn't care less. Flying around the palmetto right here looks really nice of an approach so far. The scenery is missing a lot of stuff. Like normally there would be a commercial zone to our right there, but it's not there. Minimums continue. Looks good. I feel like we're too high with the poppy lights so that we're just about right, so yeah.
50, 40, 30, 20,
Chart.
10.
No way. No way, no way, no way, no way. Okay, I thought we were gonna get a butter, but I'll definitely take that. I will definitely take that. Follow the center line. Guys, welcome to Miami International Airport, where current local time is 5:41 p.m. Trying to vacate, high-speed vacation to the left. That was a really interesting approach and all. Alright. Looks really good. Speed brake, disarm. Spoilers also coming up. Here we go. Looks good. Off. Looks good. APU also coming online. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Miami. Welcome to Miami. Alright, so let's see. Frames are terrible, but we made it to Miami in one piece. Approach and all I didn't really like at all because we were supposed to land there, but we kind of did mess up some stuff, especially with the ILS frequencies, and the approach and all was a little bit like, but it's American Airlines. I'm gonna use the American Airlines XUs till it doesn't work. But we're gonna continue going straight, whatever that taxiway is, and yeah. Don't we have the reversers somehow? Yeah, that's great. I remember storing this because it's kind of habit for me, at least. Like the moment you land, you just store them. Like you just, well, not the moment. Like when you're about to like decelerate, you just store them and then you use the brakes. That's kind of my procedure, you know. Pilots, airlines, everything. Everybody has their own procedures, but that's just my preference, I guess. Okay, why are frames dying? What is going on here? 20 FPS, that's great. 20 FPS. I just hate it how all of a sudden frames just die. Like they literally just die. That is so odd. Miami traffic, American 1475, vacated runway 09. We're going to be taxiing to the gates via Yankee and November. Is this Yankee? What even is that? Okay, there we go. Yankee. Okay, so if we're in Yankee, that means we have to go ahead. We could continue going straight, I guess. But technically speaking, that isn't legal, so I guess we'll break a rule. Miami traffic, American 1475, crossing runway 30. Is that another Speedbird? That's great. I'll just continue straight on Yankee. Wait until November. APU starting up. APU generator is available. Cabin lights looks really good indeed.
Yes, sir.
Ping them in the back.
Still nothing to say.
There we go. We'll go into in-flight. PA. We'll go into after landing.
Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome
looks
you
really
to our
nice.
destination.
And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Miami. We'll see what local time is. Alright, great.
Off the fasten seatbelt sign. This will indicate that we have parked at the
APU set, we can go ahead and turn on the APU bleed isolation valve also coming online. Looks really nice indeed. Logo lights not required. Oh, yeah, off, not really required. What else do we have? Autopilot, yes, I do in fact know that. Caution, flight directors 1 and 2 off, we do not need them anymore. Recall messages, nothing. That looks great. And November should be right up ahead, so pretty much that looks really nice indeed. Let's go back into the nice little checklist here. Why are we accelerating? Approach, wind landing lights, altimeters, approach arrival. After landing, APU generator on, APU selector. I already started that, so let me go ahead and reset this. Exterior lights, APU, yes, we already did the APU. Flap lever up, transponder standby. Well, I'm leaving out a mode Charlie the entire way, so that is currently our plan. November's right here, so let's go and continue with November. And yeah, welcome to Miami. That was such a trip. You know, if there's something else that Nimbus should do is, I guess, use SAM for their devoice and all, but the SAM version 3 that I'm running, it's really buggy. I don't know why it literally glitches out your aircraft so damn much, but you know, only the creators will know. And you know, it's definitely stuff that you have to report because you don't want to have a buggy product. Never. Our frame is so freaking terrible. Like, I really would like to know why frames are so terrible. Like, we left here and the frames weren't bad, but like now they're terrible. Like, I don't understand what is going on. What is going on? Turbo tablet looks really good indeed. We'll go ahead and park right here. I'll start turning in just a second. As a matter of fact, that's our gate right there. Really does look good. Frames are terrible. I think now, if I get bad frame rates, you guys can actually see the bad frame rates if instead of it just being me getting good frame rates and you seeing bad frame rate. So you know, that's progress. We'll go ahead and park right around here. We'll go ahead and continue going straight. I think Miami International Airport does use, I think they use docking guidance, but they probably don't. Because at one time I flew the Airbus A380, they used like a person was there guiding. But yeah, gonna slow down a bit. And yes, okay, there we go. Is there not gonna be a guider here? Isn't that great? Yeah, okay. I guess it's only selective to some gates. That is great. Parking brake set and replay mode coming online, and yeah, welcome to Miami. Yeah, I generally want to know why frame rates are like they just die all of a sudden, which is terrible. Really is terrible. Go into here, we'll go ahead and click on this. That's a view. We'll do tower view, and here we go. Alright, so I think that is enough for our now today's stream. It was really a nice stream. Let me go ahead and bring it into the watch view. Okay, we'll do this view. It was a really nice trip. Really happy that you guys tuned by. But you know, for now, unfortunately, I will have to. You know, I'll have to go. Unfortunately, you know. Till the next one, when that will be, I have zero clue. Go ahead and check out the cancer project. We're definitely trying to you know, get that really advertised so we can hopefully get that group flight planned out. But for now, well, yeah, see you guys. See you next time or whenever.